Hello, hello, we are officially live now. Just got a notification on the calendar. Let me mute the radio a second. There we go. EFL Trophy, Bradford City versus Oldham Athletic. Welcoming everybody. Everyone's well. Apologies about the mess. Once again, it's a Tuesday, so just got back from college and all that. Right, I've just worked out what the volume, what that little green thing there means. It determines the volume. I'm trying to work this out, but it's not really working. What did I do? Oh dear. Hello, Kai. Welcome in, and Benny as well. Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. I am just trying to fix the radio here, but it doesn't seem to be working. Nah, you can shut up. Right. Unmute. Oh, it worked. It worked that time. Right. Welcome everyone. Hope everyone's well. Kieran, welcome in, mate. How are you doing? Hopefully you can hear the radio. If you can't, I can move it closer. But let me know if you can hear it or not. It says you can hear it, but I don't know. Are you watching the game or not? I would not dare pay £10. Never mind for the fact that it's the EFL Trophy, but for the state of the team we've put out. The team's Hornby, French, Sikora, Powdy, Richards Evans captain, Longbridge, Cousin Dawson, Sutton, Scales, Shanks, and Henry. So we've got no striker. Then on the bench we've got O'Donnell, Charlie Wood. I can't remember the 17-year-old's name because it's really long, and Reece Dornan. So yeah, no chance I'm paying for that. We'll listen to it on the radio tonight. Welcome everybody. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Hope everybody is having a good day. I think we'll get a lot more viewers in today than what we did on Saturday because I don't think anyone's really going to buy the game. They want somewhere to listen to the game. So I've moved the radio in here just for tonight so we can listen to the commentary together. Hopefully you can hear the commentary. Nice, it is nice indeed. No, we don't want to be having any hi guys and welcome back. I'm trying to edit the YouTube title now. Well, that's not what I actually asked for. Live. Here we go. Details. So I can update the title as we go. But we are now live. Recording date. It's been recorded today. Hopefully we don't have any problems with the internet today. Just to make sure we don't, I am going to turn the Wi-Fi on my phone off right now to reduce the chances of us having that. Score prediction, I'm going to go with 5-0 Oldham. I'm going to go with 5-0 to Oldham. And that's me, not even me joking, that's me being deadly serious. I think it'll be 5-0 to Oldham tonight. What is my laptop doing? Mine is 5-0 Oldham. Hey, Kai, we agree on the score prediction. I think we're going to get absolutely battered tonight. Olo, welcome in. How are we doing? Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well, chat. Welcome to the stream and all that. What have I done here? I mean, it is bloody freezing in Oldham, and that's on a Saturday in August, and it's still minus 500 degrees. Papa John's Trophy is the worst name ever. I know, it's a very interesting one. It's very, very interesting. Evening, mate. One Rovers Vlogs. Welcome in. How are we doing, mate? But yeah, welcome into the stream, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday evening. I want to be waffle man. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you're lolo today. But yeah, welcome in everyone. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday evening. 10 minutes till kick off. Get your score predictions in the chat, all that sort of stuff. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. It's not, Kai, it's not. It's the same relevance as Waffle Man, if that makes sense. I don't want to play FIFA. Definitely not. I don't want to play FIFA on stream. Yeah. All good, Kai, all good. Can you hear the commentary? Let me know if you can. If not, I cannot move the speakers, that's plural. Can move them. Yeah, you can. Okay. Hopefully you can. And that's not just a lie, because no one else is really helping me. But we're 5 minutes in and the stream's not gone down. Turn it up a bit. All right. Well, I'll do instead of turning it up.
Saved us a time or two, as John. And when Andy Rich was manager, when in the last 2 years, we've had 8 different managers. Is it really 8? It is. Oh, my goodness me. And I recommend the name here. I talk to, especially Leeds United fans who are listening. Although, inevitably.
Did I break the radio? I think I might have broken the radio. Let me try to fix this. I am here, chat. I am here. The radio is just not working for some reason. Welcome everybody.
No, because we on a match day, that is one of our biggest professional challenges, of course, especially in a competition like this, where specialists in the same. Individual is finding his feet in his role, relatively new role at Oldham Athletic. What about the season so far?
What the hell is going on?
New players.
Oh, the aerial, that's why.
People are isolated, and I don't think team twice. You know, the one match we went very, very well.
What the hell is going on? I do, Kai. I have 8 minutes to fix it. This radio is terrible.
It's been okay. Sure enough.
This is terrible.
International and Premier League. Just don't.
Let me turn it down because it's really loud. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. It's just, it was literally completely fine. Video is going down. It's going with the shush. I think it's fine. Spoke too soon. Maybe it's the wind.
Congratulations on your award for 50-year service. Which came a bit late, didn't it? Yeah, 7 years away. I'm in the 58.
I think it's just that guy's microphone, actually. I don't think it's our radio. I think it's on their side.
And good luck with your coverage tonight. Thank you very much. We'll catch you again soon. And with that, we'll let Roy go back to his commentary position for the back. There are lots of astonishment amongst the Oldham press corps that Roy.
If you don't get it working, I'll try to give you updates. I'll be able to still see the updates on Twitter and that, but I don't know what the radio's doing. Why is this like a ransom video? What the hell is a ransom video? But welcome in, Sam, mate. I hope you're doing well. Make sure if you haven't already, chat, you drop a like on the stream. Just while I try to fix the radio.
Looking forward to full match commentary in the company of Jeremy Rayner and Andy Kuonga, your Bradford City Country team here on what is a quite mild night at Valley Parade.
I think I fixed it.
Bradford win. They go through to the knockout stages of the EFL trophy. I don't know whether the team that Oldham have picked tonight.
You should be able to hear it now.
Is going to resemble the FA.
Let me know. Speakers literally. Look, it's right here.
Certainly going to know their squad by the.
Packed me to look on web app this morning. What a nerd you are.
Isn't it that Bradford City will be playing Oldham 3 times in the space of 32 days? So
yay! Oldham.
the climax, which will then take us to the professional side of things, which is the league
Come on, Oldham.
game.
No, to be fair, we are currently sitting second in the Papa John's Trophy table, Group F, Northern Division. So, you know, it's good now. All right, yeah, we've started it. We are good.
Tie, not only for our travel purposes, but also an opportunity for City to progress through to the third round. So it'll be
Sure.
a good chance for Stuart and the backroom staff and the players as well to become.
I wish you'd have played a slightly stronger team though tonight. I don't know why Powdy's playing. Is that maybe because he's got 5 yellows, so he can't play on Saturday? I'm not really too sure. Does anyone know if that's the case? Can anyone confirm how many other cards Powdy O'Connor has received this season? So I'm not sure. Did he get booked on Saturday? Don't think he got booked on Saturday, but I don't think it would count in that. I want to say.
Yeah, it's difficult to,
I will check. Did he get booked against Southend? He might have been booked. I think he got booked against Southend, didn't he? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I only think the 5 yellow rule applies in the league, but I can't remember.
Won 3 games in the league so far.
Can't remember.
I should say both clubs have got 3.
Why has it suddenly got so cold in here?
Season.
Oh, I've got goosebumps. Can you see that? You won't be able to see that with this stinky webcam, but what's happened? What do you mean, Lewis? What do you mean, Lewis? Let me move the webcam down a bit. Well, you can see my microphone. Well, you can see me better. See my Halloween outfit. Contributing Chloe, which you can't see because of the stupid webcam. Big light, which is quite clearly broken. That's why I've got my new 2 key lights. College stuff. Cool. If the under 23 teams would get kicked out of this competition, they would actually be decent. It says 4. Don't know then, Kai. Oh well, City's gonna win the league and all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna play some career mode. Who's excited for Football Manager? Football Manager will be returning to the channel as well. We're gonna be doing a Bradford City save this year on the old YouTube channel. What a pleasure it is to have your company with us. On the old YouTube channel, we're gonna be doing some Bradford City on FM. I can't wait for FM to come out. It comes out on the 24th, I think, full release. I'm gonna pre-order it tonight. According to One Football, it says he has no yellows. That's definitely a lie. Powdy picks up yellows for fun. Hi, please say my prediction is 1-1 4-3 on pens for the Bantams. Come on, say it. Wasn't the exact same when we played Wolves? Oh no, we lost 5-3 on pens, I think. Do you think we will win the FA Cup? Of course, Lewis, of course. Easy.
10 changes, by the way, made by the.
I'm really concerned then if Powdy's available for Saturday, why he's picked Powdy. Is it to, mark Danny Rowe? Because Danny Rowe's a good player. So that makes sense. But, yeah, it just feels like every player is playing one position higher than what they're meant to. Like, it feels like we've got defenders playing in midfield and midfielders playing in attack. I swear Shanks is like a number 10 and he's playing striker. Come on, City. Come on.
Silence observed here at Valley
Lest we
Parade
forget. Lest we forget, indeed.
for those
Brilliant performance
who have
versus Tunbridge.
their
7-0. It
lives
was, Sarah. It was.
for the
The great
cause
performance.
of our
I have to do
nation.
a 2-minute silence at school tomorrow.
BBC
Good,
Radio
good,
leads
good.
all frequencies matched.
It is career mode out tomorrow. It is. What episode is it? Is it episode 5 now? Episode 5, the career mode is going to be coming out tomorrow. Make sure you get your notification after that. It should be out at 5, but you know, I usually do stuff on Wednesdays, meaning by it sometimes goes out later than 5. What do you think for the weekend? I think we've got Exeter at home. I think we'll probably lose that, to be honest with you. Jerky boy, hello Matt, how are we doing? BCAFC. I love it, I love it.
Again, another empty Valley Parade.
Craig Clark is a B-Tech Steve Evans. Who the hell is Greg Clark? But welcome into the stream, everyone. We're up to 20 viewers right now. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. The next YouTube video will be out tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Episode 4 or 5, the career mode. I think it's episode 5. It might be episode 4. Can anyone confirm what episode is out tomorrow? Class YouTuber Samuel, I appreciate that a lot, man. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate that a lot, Samuel, mate. Do you think Billy Clark is good? Depends what position you're playing in. It depends what position you're playing in. Depends who his strike partner is. Depends on the opponent. You know, it depends on all that sort of stuff, really.
FA Cup first round on Saturday against Tunbridge Angels, a 7-0 win down in Kent.
Ooh. Grundy's playing in arena, practicing skills.
Ben Richards, Everton,
Yeah, it's interesting that Ben Richards, Everton's captain. Clark for Ballon d'Or. According to the Twitter page we've kicked off, but
Sutton, Finn Cousin Dawson and Kean Scales.
Don't think we have we?
Dylan Motley Henry and Connor Shanks.
It's 5. Oh, it's episode 5. Good, good, good. Hopefully my emote is approved soon. Do you not need any subs to get your first emote? What's your Xbox name? See, this is the bad part about not streaming on Twitch. I have no commands. It's the real SHD 7, but the one that I use for like Twitch and stuff like that is SHDMYT. But yeah, if Oldham don't put 4 passes tonight, I'd be pretty concerned as an Oldham fan. So I think they've only made 7 changes, to be fair. Hashtag 3 weeks.
Davis, Kaylor Dunn, George Blackwood, Dylan Bahambula.
Okay, hope that helps.
Sam Hornby is called into action for the first time for Bradford City.
Oh, we have kicked off.
Ben Richards, Everton,
I didn't even know.
leading the line for the Latics.
Yeah, I can get the first team up, but it's currently under review. Oh yeah, because when it's like your first couple of ones, you need them to be reviewed. Mine will just get automatically approved for some reason though.
Dispossessed and George Sakura is called into action on the right edge of City's area.
Would you ever share play with a streamer in your career mode? I can't share play. I'm on Xbox, man. I'm on Xbox, so I can't share play. SHDMYT, it is Kai. It is. That's what we play a bit of Volta with. If you don't follow the Twitch, links down in the description. We're live over there pretty much every day at the moment.
City's bench, Rhys Staunton also there, a late addition.
Player we need to look out for late is Zachary Durnley. Is he on the bench? He's definitely not starting. Is he on the bench? He's a good player. Scored against when we lost 3-0 February last year. Was that Bowyer's last Saturday game? Something like that. Or was that his last game in general? Did he get sacked after Oldham? I think Bowyer got sacked after Oldham when we lost 3-0, right?
Good evening, Andy Kiwamia.
Good evening, Jamie.
When we lost 3-0, Durnley scored him like when O'Connor went walkabouts and fell over. Ruined the party in the away end that day. Oh my days, that were unreal. Just like 10 minutes straight of lead over. Create the outro of my videos for God knows how many videos, but yeah.
Get caught a little bit.
In your career mode, sign Colin in League One. I mean, I want to try and keep it realistic, though. And the man's playing Champions League football. I don't think he's going to be coming into a League One side. Hence why we signed, 40-year-old. What was his name? What's the striker that I've called? What's his name? Striker that Saucedo, unreal player. Was Oldham the one that got delayed for the sign? It was. Oh yeah, I remember that. I got in the ground. Well, we got on the ground at like 1:30. We went outside in the freezing cold for like half an hour. We get in at 2 and kick-off didn't happen until like 3:30. Oh, it was terrible that day. We got up so early. I got up at like 6 that day. We're in Manchester by 8. Oh dear, it was not a good day. It was not a good day that.
It's a progressive Bradford City side.
And then we went and lost 3-0.
Both on the field and on the bench.
Yeah, very much so. This is what you want to see when the opportunity comes. These young players being given that chance to show what they can do. I'm sure all of the players.
I went to that
excited.
Yeah, I went to every game last year in every competition. The only game that I missed, if you include like friendlies, EFL Trophy, League Cup, FA Cup, the only game that I missed last year was Colchester away in the league.
to celebrate.
Ball, you're in.
On the pitch.
Yeah, I saw you post that on
Are we
Twitter.
playing good? I mean, we've been playing
What young player
4
or
minutes,
strive for
and
is
I'm
the
not watching the game. I'm listening to it on commentary, so I can't really tell. The other when I'm listening to it on the radio, I only radio update you for goals. The rest of the stream is to just to talk with the chat, see how everyone's getting on, talk a bit about Bradford City football, talk about anything really.
Nature to it as a competition.
Did you go to Blackpool away when we lost 5-0? I was annoyed that day. Yeah, I did a vlog of that game. Let me try to find it. I did a vlog of that game. I remember that. Our first ever time I swore at a football game. SHB. Blackpool. Simply laughable. I want that. League 2 are coming back. That's what it's called. That thumbnail is. Oh, why do I look like that? This is pre-braces, Sandra. What's this? 7th of April 2018. This is nearly 3 years ago. Yeah, I went to that one. I think I saw you. Oh, fair enough. Super George, like, what has he scored? I might sign him on my Bradford FM save. I might sign him.
Even more surprised to hear that he hails from Lancashire.
Yeah, I actually can't wait to start playing Football Manager again. I'm gonna pre-order Football Manager 21 tonight, and I don't think do you get the beta with that? I'm not really too sure. I think the beta's coming out tonight, but I'm not really too sure if I get it or not. If I don't, I'm back on FM 19. I'll do something like I don't know, a random team. Did you go to the League 2 player final? Of course I did. Wait, League 2? Oh yeah, League 2. Yeah, when we beat Northampton 3-0. Of course I did. Of course I did. What a day that was. I remember when that third goal went in, like life just didn't seem real. Like one of them moments where you just like, you kind of see life from like someone who was standing next to you. It was really weird. We kind of like zoned out, and I was just like, this is unreal. I was only like, 2013, so I was only like 8 or 9. Remember Soul for the way when we chanted I'd rather have Corona than watch this fucking shite. I know. Do you remember your first game? I think it was a 0-0, to be honest with you. I believe it was a 0-0. Northampton at Wembley was class. It was. To be fair though, so was Swansea. Even though we got battered 5-0, our fans in that game were unreal. And there's no disputing that. Our fans in that game were unreal. 5-0 down, and our fans are going mental. Oh, did we concede? No, we didn't.
And City just take possession once more. 0-0 on BBC Radio Leeds.
Good save from Sean.
My first ever game was Dagenham and Redbridge at home. We lost 3-0. Oh dear. Do you think we'll win versus Exeter on Saturday? I don't. I think we'll lose 2-1 on Saturday. Millwall player final. We were so unlucky. I know. We got cheated out on that. I think it was a blessing. Didn't.
Early lead in this game, and they do so. Number 10, Kaylor Dunn opens the scoring for Harry Kuehl's side.
We're losing already. Come on.
Tom Hornby was left stranded, and he just slided it to Hornby's left into the bottom right-hand corner.
We're losing already. Da 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 da. Losing again. Da 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 da. Oh, we are losing. Da 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 da. Oh dear. Oldham take the lead.
And somehow they had no chance really.
Keylor done with the goal. According to Simon Parker.
We talk about them being stole off the mark sometimes. These young players.
Oh, money, da, da, da. Right, new career.
We talk about the younger players, but
Gonna do a
senior players
career mode. Who should I do a career with chat? Download latest. Who should I do a career mode with?
Levi Sutton in the centre of the park. Yes,
Here we go again. I know, Sarah, I know. Simon Parker must have the most depressing job in the world. To be fair though, on his week off we did win 3-0 and 7-0, so yes. Shut up, Kyle. Union Berlin. No, I want to do an English team.
We've thrown at them so often as the ball is judged to go out of play. Keane Scales felt different as he tried to keep it in and
maybe do a Palace one
on their way, but the linesman on this near side.
Shortly after George Blackwood had a forced to save from Sam Hornby, Oldham lead. Davis Kaylor Dunn breaks through the middle and finds a way past Hornby. My call out, no way.
Got to be playing with tempo, start the game really quickly. Keane Scales did really well there, but there's a lot of times when Bradford get the ball at the back or the get attacked.
I'm already bored of this game. Can we turn it off? We're already losing.
BBC Radio Leeds, all frequencies.
Would you do pro clubs with fans on the stream? I do that on Twitch, mate. I do that on Twitch all the time. Pro clubs, all that sort of stuff. I do it on Twitch all the time, mate. Link to that's top in the top of the description. Yeah, top of the description, mate. for all that sort of stuff.
Scoreline between Doncaster Rovers and
I don't really like using the
Wolverhampton,
term
which is also
fans.
taking place this evening.
Like, you're not a fan of me.
Trail early
You're a
in this
viewer.
game.
You're not a fan.
Claudio Connor
No one's a
fired
fan
the
of
ball forward,
SHD.
comes off Fincus and
The
Dawson,
viewers.
didn't know anything about it.
Hate the
City
word
retain
fan.
possession, though.
Don't know why, but I feel like we're going
Bit of
down.
a follow-up from
Because we're losing in the Papa John's Trophy to Oldham Athletic when we're playing a bunch of children. Okay then, Sarah.
Slices his clearance up the
Okay,
right
Sarah.
channel, but
We're going to go down with Southend United in this league.
off the field and out for a
Yeah.
throw in. And you can just hear Stuart McCall, who's about 8 rows in front of us, Andy, asking his players to settle down. And I think, quote unquote,
If you haven't already,
quality.
chat, drop a like on the stream.
Yeah, very nervous.
Why not?
From
It's
Bradford,
free.
especially the young players. They just need to relax on the ball.
Oh,
That's what they're on the pitch to do.
Yeah.
42 rated, 59 potential.
Shake of the head
Three
from
star
McCall,
skills.
because there was a bit of a lash from Fincus and Dawson that saw the ball slice up into the air.
I believe my mate, because he supports County because they went down, and I can't help feel like I'm gonna get bullied as well. County? Do you mean Notts County? I assume. If that's Notts County, then that's
felt that it
LOL.
was a challenge on one of the Oldham forwards, and City have a
Oh,
wide
money.
set piece to defend here.
That's what I don't get about people, and they complained when it was Papa John's Trophy.
Left hand side, the right foot of Danny
Yeah,
Rose
Notts. Oh,
standing
yeah,
over
fairs.
this. It's been a wicked free kick. Watching the highlights of their game. In the
Any chance we're gonna win? Probably not, K-mate. Probably not. We're already losing.
Goalkeeper of
So
Hampton and Richmond Borough napping from this angle, so Sam Holmby will have to be on his toes. A couple of bounces from him in the 6-yard box. Only Dylan Motley Henry not in the.
we've been complaining all season. It's what us fans do. To be fair,
Sam Hornby,
it is what us fans do, though. We love a good moan, don't we?
was aware of Rowe's intentions, and he got round quickly and took the ball into his grasp comfortably. It's now at his feet via a pass back from Tyler.
National League is actually a cracking league. Yeah, we're not going to become a non-professional team. To be fair, I don't care about this trophy. I don't think many people do. To be fair, I don't think many do.
Motley Henry, right edge of the area, ball into the box. It's deflected away towards the back post now. Connor Shanks.
Let's pull the ball in the back of a net, maybe,
Just
lads.
takes it outside of the area, keeps possession for City.
Feels like a friendly. It's like an under 23s game. If we drop down far enough, we'll be allowed fans in. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Some good balls into the area.
Yeah, great ball from Sikora to Tyler French. Tyler French put a great ball in for Dylan Motley to run into. He put a great ball into the box, and unfortunately there was nobody there to really finish it off, but it was a sweeping move from one end of the pitch to the other.
Sweeping? How can a move be
That's the
sweeping?
area that
When I say fans are back in, no one knows yet. Back in the days when we took at least 800 to every away game, cracking support we used to have, and now it's shite. I mean, it's not always not been great though, has it, Matt? You know, you're a tiny club, really.
Arriving key and scales it looked to be in that position.
Yes, that's what we want to see, like you said.
Just trying to go for the easy bites there, easy bites.
In fact, we want to see in this Bradford team a lot of the forwards running onto the balls, allowing them to get past and into the box and to put those kind of passes into the box.
After X2, we've got Salford. Yeah, I know. Do we not have a game next Tuesday? Chat?
Decisive decision.
Oh, we had a game next Tuesday, not gonna lie.
Expected and desired from the City boss. They've got themselves a free kick though.
86 points. Well,
Inside Oldham territory.
we would have got playoffs last season. No, we definitely would not have got playoffs last
Too
season.
far away for a direct free kick. Sutton thought about taking it quickly for the Bantams, but decided against.
Yeah, we
it.
definitely wouldn't have
This
last
will
season.
be
No way.
Delivered into the area. Connor Shanks standing over it.
Hello, Dan. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream, mate.
We've got Keane
Well,
Scales
we're
on
doing
the
well.
touchline.
Remember when we took over 5,000 fans to Spurs to win Cup?
Going into the box though.
What?
Right-footed, barely gets off
Cheltenham
the
got
ball.
more than 10 fans in the ground.
First time shot. It's saved by Lawler.
Oh.
Finn Cousin Dawson with the low driven effort. City still alive though. Right corner now with Dylan Motley Henry. His cross into the area is deflected and out for a City throwing. City came close there.
Yeah, excellent strike by Finn Cousin Dawson, blocked. But again,
We did indeed. Yeah, mate. Just watching Stag's game. What about you? How are you, mate? I'm doing good, Dan. I'm doing good.
Good stop by the Oldham goalkeeper with the legs.
With the legs. Google it if you want. Oh, it's not I don't believe you. It's just like you don't even get that many at home, so that doesn't really make sense.
Obstructed. But good to see Finn Cousin Dawson with the confidence to take the shot on. Nail it on target, force the keeper into action, and it's something that both Kenny Black And Stuart McCall.
Thanks for popping into today's stream as well, lad. Are you still live, Matt? Are you still live? Obviously, I did have to leave to go start my own stream, but he's still live.
So the 18-year-old taking responsibility there. City continue to trail in this game on BBC Radio Leeds. EFL Trophy Northern Group F. City 0, Oldham 1. Hornby.
Nah, I'm off now, lad. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Cheltenham bringing in 5,000 to fans to the ground. I know. They didn't even bring 50 to us.
Maintains
in real
possession
life.
for the Bantams. Sutton on the ball now. Knocks it back to Pordy O'Connor. Oldham looking to try and press.
We actually creating chances, or are they overreacting? I couldn't tell you. I'm not watching the game. I'm only listening to it on commentary. But we're having shots. At least we've had
pick up the ball in the centre of the park.
a few shots. Yeah. I didn't expect us to have this many shots so early on. Cracking free kick from Clark. It was. I thought the keeper should have done better with it, but yeah, it was a good free kick.
The young man, Will Sutton, is called into action. Professional debut for him today. The youth team captain for Oldham Athletic. Ian Scales, third appearance for him. Knocks it to Tyler French. Then an inside ball to Sutton. And Sutton on the second was fouled by the goal scorer, Kayla Dunn. And this is another opportunity for City to get...
Chat, does anyone know where we are in the league? I assume that'll make us bottom now, won't it? Will that put us bottom?
It favours the angle of the cross more, Andy Kiwomya.
Yeah, just want to put this ball.
Why couldn't all of them play over under 11s? They're already through. I have no idea. Do you think Austin Samuels is good? I don't think he's a James Vaughan replacement. But I don't think he's great. We're 15th. What, we're 15th out of 4 teams? How does that one work?
I want to see the left foot. I want it put on the penalty spot. It was Billy Clark. It nearly caused danger. Would you like to do the same here from Jackson Longridge?
Yeah, most definitely. That's what you want to see. It puts the keeper under so much pressure when that swing ball coming into him.
Longridge's ball is towards the back post. It's very heavy. It's very off target, and it goes out for a Oldham goal kick. It looped over the head of Ben Richards-Everton, who was the furthest.
Oh, 40 minute lead too. No. I knew we were 15th from that.
Wasted by the Bantams in that period of play.
Yeah, Jackson Orange not really started off too brightly at the moment. And these are the kind of opportunities you need just to get a foothold in the game. Just a nice little ball into the box and get your confidence.
Big competition in front of him in the form of Connor Wood, of course, who has played the most minutes for Bradford City this season. He's played in every game outside of the EFL Trophy and, importantly, every minute of City's League 2 campaign. Testament, though, to his fitness and strength.
We scored again. Let's go the Stags. We was level with the other teams prior to go. Yeah, we were second, though. We were second. Jesus, we're up to 25 viewers. Make sure you drop a like if you haven't already. Welcome in, everyone. We're currently 1-0 down against the strong Oldham side. We're playing the children, so yeah, understandable. We're fourth. We're top of the group. We're top of the group. Shitty pizza trophy. We're top of the group. X he rocks Skelly. Welcome in, mate. How we doing? Connor Wood deserves better. Yeah, but Connor Wood should definitely stay at the club forever and, sign the ting, as Troops would say. I think he should definitely sign a new deal. Connor, if you're watching the stream, sign a new contract.
Whether or not he's going to swing it into the
Stefan Rupp, you watching the stream, get Connor to sign a new contract. Make it at least 4 years with the option for another 12. That'd be much appreciated. Regards, all Bradford fans. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. Glad to hear you're doing well as well. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Wood or Meredith? Oh, Connor Wood. Connor Wood is just as good, if not better, defensively, and can actually cross the ball in. He's much better going forward, and I'd probably say he's minimum on par with Meredith. I'd definitely go Connor Wood. Another 12 years, obviously. You're just like, oh, he's running out of time, but remember, we've got that option in his contract. Further 12 years, extend. It could be 50. Extend that further 12 years.
As the first team I've been showing him recently, deliveries can change games.
All right to say snow, Andy. It's getting chilly, isn't it?
It's not getting chilly, it's getting England.
I've got my extra layer.
All right, I'll leave. It's fine. It's fine, I'll just go, chat.
There's a podcast somewhere down the line of Andy Kiwomya and his many layers. I feel like there's got a ring to it or something as well. Honestly, I cannot tell you how...
Mansfield are 2-0.
The amount of layers that you managed to get on Andy.
Yeah, like Catherine said the other day, I bring all my wardrobe just in case something happens.
Do you and Harry Kuehl go to the same shop? You come in the same place today.
Tony McMahon, Derby. Oh, it's even Derby every day of the week. Hussey, no, Hussey definitely not there.
He's in deep protest.
McMahon? Huh?
Liverpool and Leeds United play.
Derby, yeah, Derby every day of the week. Derby was unreal for us.
Side with his compatriot George Blackwood, signed from.
We've not really had many good right backs over the years, have we? Kelvin Miller,
Exciting talent.
Adam Henley.
Scored his first goal for the club in the 2-1 win
Who else
against
have we had?
Town in the league. That was a
McArdle,
surprise.
McMahon was a hype man. McArdle played right back to start with, didn't he? Lee Evans or Elliot Watt? Elliot Watt, because he's on the permanent. Good leader, and that's it. Yeah, and he winded the opposition up. Winded? Whatever the right terminology is, I've said that one. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oldham's defence. Tyler French got a foot on it. It was cleared away by Sakura, but it didn't make much ground, and it goes out for an Oldham.
If you're feeling generous, chat, come back, show your support. How shit must you be? We're winning away. Have you not seen the team we're playing? You know, our strike force is a central midfielder and a right midfielder. Our midfield is defenders. There was rumours McMahon would return this year. Yeah, I think I might have started. I think I might have started them rumours. Oops. Not our full team either. Yeah, but you have Danny Rowe. We have Dylan Motley Henry. You know, if you don't put at least 5 passes past us tonight, I'd be pretty embarrassed. We will beat you in the league. Oh yeah, well, I will comfortably beat him in the league and the cup. O'Donnell or Colin Doyle. Well, definitely not Colin Doyle. That man was dreadful. Oh, we nearly equalised. Nah, you won't. Well, we definitely will. We definitely will. You are terrible in the league. Back in the day when Valley Parade was a fortress, now it's nothing. Yeah. We'll beat you. Oh, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. I personally think you're waffling there, mate. You literally have nothing to offer as a football club. But yeah, you're okay then, mate.
How about that save from Sam Hornby as well? Only a few moments ago. We've seen it so often. Hornby has been called.
So is Bradford. We're in front of you.
9 times out of 10.
Okay, where do you want a medal?
With a plum. Real acrobatic save from the.
You conceded versus Hampton. Yeah, they nearly lost to Hampton and Richmond. Bet 12k FIFA points will win. All right, that's a deal, mate. Oh, actually, not 12k FIFA points. I'll bet you 2 copies of Football Manager, 1 for me and then 1 I'll give away. That we won't win, those. Ben Williams. He was all right. Win's a win. Good luck, good luck. You need it more than us. You need it more than us. We don't need a win tonight. We just want to give the fringe players a run out. You need the win. Kyle Reid or Matt Marshall. That's a good one. That's a good one, is that. Maybe Kyle Reid. Mark Reid. I mean, against Hampton and wins a win. Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
From the sidelines. Interesting as well, while we just wait for the medical staff to treat Sam Hornby.
Our keeper's injured as well now. Lovely. Keeper's on his deathbed. They called him JF7.
Is the enthusiasm that Stuart has to develop young players. 17 years of age. He's so key to try and bring in.
Hang on, is that not 3-1? Hang on, our 2-1 up. I've just scored and it's still 2-1. Bring back Kai Brunkett. He scored against Oldham, didn't he? In the Checkatrade Trophy. Reid just because of his goal versus Walsall. That was a good strike. Can't spell. Look where you are at in the table.
Obviously been there, seen it, done it.
Like, who's that?
He's been a Bradford lad. He knows what's expected.
Who the fuck's that? Monkeys. Oh, there we go. That's demonetisation. Why am I so cold? I have so many goosebumps. I know you can't see it, but you can see my arms. It's so bright. Got that. Do you think John said it? I won't say he's a legend. Got an itchy nose. I'm not picking my nose. I don't think he's a legend. I think he's a good player, but he's definitely not a legend. Oldham 19th. Oldham are literally lower than us then. What is Jamie on about?
Nice pass from him from Sutton. First time in behind. Dylan Motley Henry, right edge of the area. Gets a shot away, but it's to the feet of Oldham's goalkeeper Lawler. And a comfortable save.
Exactly. Oh, he's waffling.
Starting to show signs.
Let's get Kiko Casilla on at centre back.
Great ball.
Great tactical genius. Into the midfield. I don't care about JD hiring, to be honest with you.
Motley Henry, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. His strike was saved, well saved, but again, that's from the forward.
Instead wanted to win against us way too much last month. Do you reckon?
Making in City's passing. The first time ball
You
from
reckon?
Levi Sutton, it was such a deft touch, just opened the angle of his boot to allow Dylan Motley-Henry in behind.
Now we
And
conceded
for all
again.
the
We're 3-2
criticism
down.
that Sutton will have received,
Dylan Motley-Henry drives a shot towards the near post, which is held by Ian Lawler. City are looking in the mood more now and are in hunt of an equaliser. George Miller, our Clayton Donaldson.
Yeah, it's Stuart McCall definitely.
Lee Novak or Johnstead. Lee Novak.
He's giving him off.
We will beat Oldham if we listen. We are taking shots. What did you mean by George Miller, our Clayton Donaldson?
Just at the
If you mean or,
left edge
then
of the
Donaldson.
area for Jackson Longridge, who was advancing to intercept a loose ball from the Leeds United loanee Alfie McCallum. He hooked his back pass.
George Lloyd equals young
A
ninja.
header from one of the defenders into Lawler's grasp, but Longridge was interested there.
Yeah, of course.
Oldham have it on the halfway line.
Yeah, of course. Novak could be out for the season and still would be our top goal scorer. No. Billy Clark's on the hunt now. Billy Clark's on the hunt.
Back to Danny Rowe, number 9, and he retreats possession back to Jumbati, number 4.
Excuse me?
First time ball from him.
Papa John's trophy, here we
Space
come.
is open at the back. Blackwood gets a shot away, and it's inches wide of that right-hand post.
You
He
are
was in
terrible.
behind, he had the goal in front
Imagine
of
not
him,
even
he
scoring
decided to
against
take the
Sam
first-time
Hornby.
shot.
Sam Hornby's actually not even that
City
bad, to be
moving
fair. He's pretty
dangerously at
decent.
the back. They
If
continue
we
to
win, we
try
better
and
get
play.
discounts.
Very dangerously. Bradford should be 2-0 down. That was a
I
one-on-one.
think that's quite how it
He
works,
was
man.
able to pick his spot. But again, the defence just parted like the Red Sea and allowing him
Bit
just
harsh.
to be one-on-one.
Yeah.
And they've got to get things a lot closer. This time it was George Score on this side that was at fault for letting this man go.
The young players, they're allowed to have bad games. They're allowed to have poor periods of play. They are learning in this environment. And to George Sikора's credit, who probably hasn't had the best 25 minutes of his senior career in Bradford City colours thus far, he was exceptional in the opening game against Doncaster Rovers, that 0-0 at the Keepmoat Stadium. Against
Yeah.
the League One outfit,
If you pay for the games, you should get a free pizza. What is it with Novak? Do you know? I think it's a calf
Hold that
muscle.
thought for a second, though, because
think it's
Oldham
something to do
are
with his
attacking now,
calf.
left edge of the area now with Danny Rowe.
And by far, we're the greatest team the world's ever seen. It's Bradford CFC. Anyway, we finished top of our group with 0 conceded, so that's one way to look at it. Novak has a back injury because he's tired of carrying the team. Got to do well in the league now.
City of
Yeah.
free kick. Bahambula was felt to be
Bahambula, what a name.
thrashed right.
I'm
out.
tired.
How much he
This game's
would have known
boring.
about that.
We're only 27 minutes in. Quite nice, one an equaliser. Limbs if we equalise.
Oldham Athletic 1. We're
Oh,
past
we're
the 25
conceding
minute
again.
mark. Jamie Rayner and Andy Kiwomya, former City forward. Levi Sutton wins that header.
It's funny because all my
Scales
friends
then
support
tries to knock
Town.
one through to his good mate,
By Town, do you mean
Thomas
Huddersfield,
Jackson.
Harrogate,
City lose
Grimsby,
possession though. McCallum, good
Norway.
touch from him actually.
Europe?
Then Danny Rowe. Kayla Dunn then finds the ball at his feet. Inside ball to the advancing.
Find it in his bed, is
Well,
it?
the referee
Oh,
didn't weigh
Huddersfield,
that,
fair
actually.
enough.
James Oldham, who
Why is that
was
funny though? We haven't when was the last time we played? Have we even played Huddersfield in my
Bradford City
lifetime?
defender in that position and knocked it away from Connor Whelan, who was advancing.
Of course, Naki
Brings the
well
ball
to go
back
to
though, and Oldham
Huddersfield.
will have a drop ball.
Should have stayed
Play
with
gets
us.
back underway here at
Should have
Ballycraig.
stayed. I would have happily built that man a statue. That goal I scored against Rochdale in the FA Cup when we won 1-0 in the last minute. Oh my god. Best goal I think I've ever seen live. Why are they playing such a strong team? I mean, they want to win quite evidently.
When they're running off you.
Oh yeah, we played them in pre-season. We did. I meant like, well, fair enough. I meant competitively. They've got a lot of injuries. Can you name the injury players? Well, I mean, how am I supposed to know who's injured or not?
From Sikora, gets shanked away, turns, tries to get a shot. The ball.
Well, Henry scored a beauty. He did.
Oldham then pick up possession and they.
I thought you meant in this game then, but I knew what you were on about against Huddersfield.
From Bradford City.
We looked unreal in the opening 20 minutes. We weren't bad for shit.
A wonderful diagonal ball. He took it sublimely down, turned, pirouetted, and
He turned and pirouetted.
Last minute
Somehow he's done a turn and a pirouette.
was outstanding from those two.
What's everyone's opinions on Andy Kiwomya?
City's next generation combining in the present as Tyler French collects the ball on the halfway line. This right
More like
foot
opening
advances
two.
forward.
Nah, we
Options in
were
the form of
good.
Motley Henry
It
and
can be
Ethan
annoying.
Wilson. Finds Motley Henry.
Some of his
He then swings it out to the left hand
word
side.
choice is
Couldn't
interesting.
Dawson have to chase, but he's confident in his ability. He's orchestrating the play. He knocks it to Longridge. Shanks now on the ball. Inside to Sutton. First time from him. Brilliant work from Levi Sutton. Creates some space for Dylan Motley Henry. Early tackle is collected. Sutton then tries to get his own back for his Bradford City teammates, and the Bantams retain possession.
Yeah, how many games has Sutton have left of his red card? 'Cause I think one counted in the FA Cup, so he should be back after Exeter, right?
Strong challenge from
My best
Sakura
friend supports
on
Man
down
U.
low, and the referee Oldham,
Good on
James
him,
Phillips,
her? I don't know.
awards
Good on that
Oldham
person.
a free kick. Goodness me. City 0, Oldham 1.
It's good to see these young players getting on the ball. They've got no fear in and around the box.
Just score, for God's sake,
really,
Bradford.
really well in terms of getting the ball down, looking for opportunities. I can see what Stuart McCall's seeing.
Levi Sutton is annoying. How come? How come? Do you think Delish Miller is good? He's alright.
Thanks to Steve, who's got in touch with us.
He's alright. He tries, but he also tries to get sent off. He just likes to tackle. He just likes to tackle a bit too much.
And just near the halfway line. Thank you for those of you who are, of course, watching as well. Just a keen reminder that you get the replays, we don't. You could argue a better angle. You get a better seat than us. I'm only joking. I know you'd rather be here. Ben Richards Everton.
Why would anyone rather be there?
Challenge. Bahambula was advancing towards the right edge of the area, but Cousin Dawson deputised admirably, cut out the danger and get City back underway. Sutton with a...
I'm still playing football at minute.
Ball towards the left corner. It forces Lawler into some action, the goalkeeper. He then sends it back from where it came.
Oh, we're losing 2-0 now. Not in the Bradford game, in my career mode.
I'll let Stuart McCall do my job for me because that's absolutely brilliant. One of the only positives, really, of not having you with us, and I say that the only positive of not having you with us, Bradford City fans, is that we can get a real insight into how Stuart McCall orders his players. And he's demanding so much. He's ferociously orchestrating his side. And let me tell you, the vocals match the body language. He's living every bit of this game. 30 minutes gone here on BBC Radio Leeds. It might be the EFL trophy, but he demands perfection from his players, particularly this young Bradford City side.
Young. Centre-backs are like 50 years old each, especially Ben Richards Evans.
A little bit of a Cruyff.
I wonder if Ben Richards Evans' family member who came in on Saturdays here. Why the hell is Nathan Leach messaging me?
Yes, it seems like Stuart McCall is driving his players on, but wanting Paddy O'Connor to instigate the movement going forward. He wants people to run off and make angles for him to play the ball into.
Well, let's compare this back three now, Andy, with the back three that we've seen against Southend and Tunbridge Angels. The only
we've scored!
Yeah. In the centre of that back three, just hold that thought for a second, because Levi Sutton's making an amazing run. Tries to play a 1-2 with Shanks, and it nearly pulls off for City's number 22. Round of applause for Stuart McCall. The goalkeeper, though, Lawler, collects it in his grasp. Just going back to that point, though, of the back three. Today, we're seeing Paddy O'Connor at the centre, who naturally will retreat in that back three. The man to his right, though, normally Anthony O'Connor, drives forward. Today it's George Sakura. The man to his left, normally Rhys Staunton. Today it's Ben Richards Everton. And you're just hearing what Stuart McCall was saying there. Get forward, get to the halfway line.
You get Ben Richards Everton taking them all on when he's 15 foot tall. He's like a bloody tree. Yeah, make him play like how Rhys Staunton does, where he just dribbles through them all.
Anthony O'Connor nearly on the right edge of the opposing area. Likewise for Rhys Staunton. We're not seeing the same from Richards Everton and Sakura. Are they adapting?
Not at this moment in time. However, Paddy has been playing in this formation for quite a while. He's comfortable in this formation.
You tell him, Sam. Honestly, it's not good enough.
A bit tentative in going forward. They're not as assured and confident as Paddy O'Connor, and that's what Stuart McCall is trying to encourage.
So it comes down to confidence then, familiarity with the system and understanding of the formation.
Yes, that's what the manager will be wanting to see. However, they have got to make sure they're cautious in coming forward, because there needs to be a lot of communication to let this happen.
Oldham gave the ball away to Finn Cousin-Dawson. There was a real open space for Dylan Motley-Henry to run in behind if the pass
but he
was
didn't
good
score.
from the 18-year-old
Tell me he didn't
just
score.
Off target, and
Yeah,
Oldham collected
he was
possession.
surprised by
Motley-Henry
that.
hanging on the back line, trying to play the offside trap. He's clearly playing as City's main striker today.
Yay.
Austin Samuels, of course,
Playing a
he's
winger
picked
as your
up,
main striker.
scored against City for Wolves about a month ago now. As for Lee Novak, Curtis Guthrie there.
Oh, the FM21 betas now out.
And Clayton Donaldson earning himself a well-deserved break, I would imagine. Been a busy time for the 36-year-old.
Danny!
Seeing him play against Exeter on Saturday, of course, a game you will be able to hear on BBC Radio Leeds live from Valley Parade. The City look to try and build from what have been two positive performances coming into today's game. Motley-Henry tries to break free from the defensive pressure that Oldham was sustaining. The ball was slipped through by Longridge, but it
Oh,
was
we've got
too far ahead of
some
Motley Henry,
chats. What we
and
saying?
he
What we
was
saying?
unable to even
What do you think about drawing Oldham in the FA Cup? I think we'll win. I think we'll win that pretty comfortably as well. We need to step up. We're not playing too bad. Let's pretend we score. Let's pretend. Let's pretend. Let's pretend we scored a goal.
If he can get 2 on this defence, I'm sure there's going to be a goal for him. He's just got to keep his confidence level.
Yeah.
On the text, Bradford City fans, as Lawler takes his goal kick, slipped on his
We
bum
scored,
whilst he was
yeah.
doing well. Just put WI
That's my reaction when we scored tonight in the Papa John's Trophy Group F Northern Division. Come on, City. Hopefully we can get the win tonight, Michelle. Hopefully we can. But in my opinion, we're not going to get it done because we're just not good enough. If he's good enough for you, he's good enough for me. Name is Kai Brunker and he is 6'3". Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Scott, Luke, it's in the title, mate, but it is 1-0 to our opponents. Oldham Athletic. If you haven't already chat, make sure you drop a like on the stream. It does help the stream out a lot. Boost it into recommended a little bit more, and we'll get some more viewers and get some new subscribers in, hopefully, all that sort of stuff. Because we're still on the road to 4.2k. The next YouTube video will be out tomorrow at 5 PM. So make sure you get notifications on for that. It will be episode 5 of my Bradford City career mode. So make sure you check that out. And all the other previous episodes, if you haven't already, there is a playlist on the channel. So if you've got an hour and a half to spend, you know, catch up on the episodes. Sam Hornby.
He is so. Was just a little off target by him to Ben Richards Everton, which forced the defender to rush his
pass
control. And Porty O'Connor has the ball at his feet now for City, the only player to retain his position from that starting 11 that won so convincingly at Tunbridge Angels on Saturday. It was a professional performance, wasn't it, by the Bantams in the FA Cup. And Oldham, this team, although it will probably be a different setup when that game comes around in the second round here at Valley Parade. Good draw for Bradford City, Andy. Are you happy with that yesterday?
Yeah, very good draw in terms of
very good draw
game and getting through to the next round. If Bradford can go about their business as professionally as they did against Tunbridge Angels, then I'm sure that they'll be on the right end of the positive result.
Bit of action to report actually whilst Andy was speaking there, because the ball was played in behind and Scales was set free, but in the build-up to the ball being released, Dylan Motley Henry was fouled, that's fair to say. But the referee...
Well, a bit 20 likes. Appreciate that, chat. Thanks for the support. It is much appreciated. Oh, we just lost 2 likes. What are you doing? Oh, well. Oh, well, it was good while it lasted. Come on. Will Henry get pulled back?
Left-footed towards that penalty spot. Back post. It's flat tapped by the goalkeeper. Ben Richards Everton was arcing forward to try and
like
get
a TikTok dance.
in front of it and put his header to
Bamba 2020. Swear to God, if there's a player of the month from Mbappe. But yeah, we're back up to 20 likes. Get the pyros out.
City trail in the Northern Group F. EFL trophy by a goal to 0.
Jackson Longridge, it's another deep and long ball into the back.
Well, his name is Longridge, so.
Asks the Bradford City players to go and fight for it. If you could just be a bit cute, a bit nicer to the players.
Bit cute to the players.
And let them go and challenge. He's got a better chance to head a goal.
Just needs to pull it back a few yards, doesn't he? Get it more into the, for the want of a better phrase, mixer. And at least ask the questions, as you quite rightly say, Andy Kiwami.
If the keeper's flapping at it, then surely we're asking some sort of questions. Am I right?
Momentarily, chested down by Bahambula.
I love that name, Bahambula. We should sign him just for his name, to be honest with you. We play you on December 1st. Easy 3 points for us then. Nice.
With some real prowess. Bahambula, orange boots.
Bahambula.
The area. Finn Cousin Dawson retreats well.
Cousin Dawson.
Bradford City knocks the ball out for an Oldham thrown on that far right-hand side, which will be taken by Will Sutton.
Yeah, the Bradford young players are doing really well in this first half because they are coming up against some experience and strength that they're having to deal with, but they're dealing with it quite well.
Correction, Tom Hamer takes that throw, and then he's now advancing forward as the right back, and there's a late challenge by Ben Richards Everton. The linesman's flag was up very, very early,
Good on the line.
No complaints.
Come on,
really
Bradford,
from
hopefully.
Bradford City
We should sign Mr.
perspective.
Maker,
Really
lacking a bit of
challenge.
creativity in the
We thought
midfield.
the young
Should get Sam Drake in the midfield. You not see how I've been doing for the gaff recently? Come on. Get me in the midfield.
5 yards away from the right.
If you don't watch the gaff videos, I'd highly recommend it. There's not going to be any in for a while with lockdown and all that. So if you're bored, make sure you go back, check out all the gaff videos, all that sort of stuff. You know, because we've actually started doing well recently. You know, I think we're 2-1-1 in our past 4 games. Up the gaff. Indeed. Follow the Instagram as well. The link to that should be in the description as well. SH Daddy's better change my mind. You're obsessed with this fact, Sam. You're obsessed with it, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy. Leave my poor father alone. He does not want to manage Bradford City.
Ball has remained for the last few moments. Oldham building their attack. City defending resolutely
Someone's
for
stomping
now.
upstairs. Oh, we're losing again.
They continue to trail in this game by a goal to nil, courtesy of Davis Kaylor-Dunn's strike in the 7th minute. Slipped through in behind. He had the goal mouth in front of him. A one-on-one with.
Oh, why am I watching this? Listen to this stupid game while FM21 comes out. Chloe's best, I reckon. Imagine Chloe managing.
First half, most notably.
Dog that has pictures of SH Dad on his wall. Unreal. Imagine Chloe managing Bradford City.
George Sikora for company cuts inside. He touches a little head,
That'd be
takes
unreal.
it out of play and out for a City goal kick.
Yeah, Sikora did well, one-on-one, didn't dive in, made the forward try and beat him. He couldn't do that, knocking the ball too far for a dead ball, but the young lad did well.
We're 4-0
How have the
down.
young men done for you so far then in this game? I'll take
HMS.
Finn Cousin out of the equation, although he's just lost the ball on the edge of the area, and Oldham could try and get a second here. It's Whelan, and it's a good save from Sam Hornby.
Hornby the
He came off
goat.
his line very, very quickly, smothered the shot, smothered the angle, and it came off him last and out for an Oldham corner.
One-on-one Hornby is as good as you're going to see. That was one of the...
Hornby's as good as you're going to see. Okay then. Wow. Am I blind?
Definite goal. He chipped it, and he just seemed to flick his wrist, and it ball went over the crossbar. Great save by Sam Hornby.
Any goalkeeping coach will tell you, make yourself big, make your presence felt, and that was something that Sam Hornby definitely did there. He read the situation quickly. It was a precarious one for Bradford City. It could still very well be as Fahan Bula tries to roll the ball away from Keane Scales, but he cuts it out, does the young man. And now Bradford City can attack with Dylan Motley Henry on this right-hand side. He's advancing towards the penalty area. A couple of step-overs.
Win this, don't we go through to the knockouts? It depends on other results.
He's then outnumbered by
We also need to win this game first.
Around as City's number 32. He's got 3 Oldham players around him. There's a bit of afters between himself and Fahan Bula, and in the end it goes in the way of Oldham for a free kick for them.
Elliot Watt is literally sat at home watching it. Look,
can
you see this?
Because he made himself big.
Look at Elliot Watt, he's literally sat at home watching the game. That's unreal.
Pulled off a really good save.
Yeah, an outstanding save. He's done that twice now in the game where he's been confronted eyeball to eyeball with the forwards of Oldham. He's been able to make himself big, as he said, Jamie, and they've both had to make decisions. One put it wide and the other Sam Hornby was equal to, and an outstanding save.
Oh, we lost 5 now. I didn't even see that. Well, this is going well. We're 0-0 and 3 so far.
So far as Sam Hornby, the 3 games that he has played. He's been called into action on a number of occasions in this EFL.
Yeah, that's because he's a god.
Another great save to add to the
Unreal
already brilliant
goalkeeper.
ones that he pulled off, particularly against Wolves in the first game.
I just want to play some FM21.
Henry by Jambotti, but the
Jambotti, excuse me. Jam who?
Of it. City have possession though, deep in their back line with Cordy O'Connor. Infield to Finn Cousin Dawson, bit of space for him to work in.
Shoot.
Takes time on the ball, does release it though to Motley Henry. It's a heavy touch and a scampered pass, but it does find the feet of French. You can get a ball into the box, but there's no one in Claret and Amber on the end of it. It was a dangerous ball in by Tyler French on this right-hand side, but unfortunately it met the feet of someone in a blue and white shirt. Whelan now, number 8 for Harry Kuehl's side, who
Just gets to
appointed
restart
Oldham
now.
boss in the summer after previous coaching roles at Crawley and Notts County, as well as Watford under-23s.
Did you know it come on Xbox and PS4 and 5
Australian,
Sam?
in what is a very new look Oldham side.
Oh, Football Manager, I did. I don't really know how that'll work on Xbox. I don't really see how
The
that'll work.
Lancashire side 3 times in the space of 32 days. Now, Porty O'Connor is
FM, yeah, FM.
Oldham territory.
I don't really see how it'll work, to be honest with you.
To Keane Scales, who gets a shot away. It's deflected, still alive, and then cleared away by the Lancashire side. There's a foul by Porty O'Connor, who had made his
we've nearly scored.
6-yard area, but a good touch from Keane Scales. He got the ball out of his feet.
Yes,
He
now,
put
yes,
the shot
now,
towards
indeed.
goal. He came close to getting City a goal in this game.
Oh,
They
da,
continue
da,
to
da, 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 da.
That man, Porty O'Connor, was such instrumental in that. He came forward,
Such an
drove the ball,
instrumental.
played a 1-2
Okay, then.
with Tyler French, played in Dylan Motley. What a ball into the box, and it should have been better. Again, when they want Bradford, come forward and they can.
Southend are 3-0 down.
Shot on goal. Just not get the probably but it's showing again Bradford's confidence coming forward with these young players.
I don't think so. I don't think so. He might be playing for Real Madrid though in 5 years' time. Just give him a chance. Give him a chance.
Parting on the pressure against Oldham Athletic, but they can't find that equalising goal in this game. Just a reminder that a win would all but confirm City's progression through to the next round of the EFL Trophy. Yes, it's not the highest priority on Stuart McCall's list, hence the inclusion, the 10 changes and the inclusion of so many young players, but young players so far are doing themselves justice in City colours.
I just want to celebrate a goal.
Sakura
I just
on
want to
Blackwood,
celebrate
and
a
there's a shove
goal.
by the Australian on Sakura from
That's a bit
Blackwood,
harsh.
and the Oldham referee, James Oldham, I should say, was straight on the action and ran over to just break that up. Sakura, though, looking to aggravate a little bit Blackwood on this near left-hand touchline, Andy.
Yeah, Blackwood obviously doesn't like the physical nature in which Sakura is handling him. I don't know if he's used to that, where he's come from in Australia, but he's certainly going to find that in England.
1 minute of added time here at Valley Parade.
Nice no one streaming Football Manager right now.
8-1-3-3 in the text fans.
Let's pretend.
On that first half performance.
Let's pretend.
If you text message, you can tweet them in as well. At BBCW.
I do over on Twitch, mate. I do over on Twitch, Jake. That is what I do.
Near right-hand touchline. Good jest.
Yeah, I stream it on Twitch.
Heavy chest touch from
It's kind of stupid how some teams have like small squads in this competition. Teams like Wolves have £40 million strikes. I know, it's stupid. It's
Strong
stupid.
challenge on Dylan Motley Henry. You could hear the thump in his
One
back
further minute
from
will be
his
added on.
32, number 32 counterpart.
I've also created a second channel. I've also created a second channel where I will be uploading gaming content apart from the Bradford Career Mode and the Bradford Football Manager save. SHD on Twitch, yeah, it's in the description. I think it's official SHD. Down in the description, mate.
From a similar position to previous.
Yeah, we do pro clubs, Volta, sometimes Ultimate Team, Jackbox, sometimes Among Us. What second channel? It's called SHD Games. I don't know if you'll be able to find it on YouTube. And the Gaff FC also have a YouTube page as well. But yeah, I've got a lot of plans coming up for YouTube content in the future, but I'm kind of just waiting for the time to do it. I think for the remainder of this week, I'm going to like properly set everything up. All that sort of stuff. It'll be a lot of work, you know, having to run 4 channels. But I've got rid of League One highlights, is what it were called.
What do you call it?
Handbags.
Yeah, I've only got 4 channels. Just followed, mate. I just seen it, Jake. Thanks for the follow over on Twitch, mate. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, man. Half time, Ben. 0-0. Oh dear, we're losing. But yeah, thanks for the follow. How have we played so far? It sounds pretty even, but it sounds like maybe 55% Oldham. Can you link the second channel? I'll see if I can find it. But I'm currently logged into SHD, so I don't know if SHD Games will come up. But I'll see. I'll see what I can do for you, chat. Called SHD Games. Channel.
Jamie Rayner and Andy Coulombe describing the action for you live on.
Yeah, it just doesn't come up. I think it's because I've not uploaded a video. I'm gonna be uploading a video on it tomorrow.
Harry Kuehl, the Oldham boss, has spent most of the evening pacing up and down the touchline.
Yeah, it's just not there, is it? It's just not there. Hashtag sack Scott. Indeed. We can bring this back 100%. Yeah, it's only one. It's only one. Is it all one word? It's not. It's 2. It's 2.
Commentators challenge. I kid you not, folks.
when the referee is called the same thing as one of the teams on the field. Agony. Dealt with utterly professionally by my friend and colleague Jerry Ray.
Oh, I was about to log out then. Jesus, that would have been a terrible idea. Even if we lose, we're still not out, are we? We will be because the other two teams are playing each other, so they're guaranteed to get points. I will log in on my phone and put the link in.
On the edge of their own penalty area. In fact, they probably should have been punished more than just once.
Yes, what they've done is they've been a bit naive in possession of the ball. They've tried
Wagwan,
to
hello
back
Frank.
back,
How we doing,
and
mate?
they've
Welcome
been
to a
caught in
stream.
possession. You cannot be loose.
Your channel.
Around your own area when you've got to come up against a team like Oldham that are just really boiling with confidence and like to get at you and see if they can break you down from the front.
Without Sam Hornby's saves, Andy, the damage could be a lot worse. The one-hander, one-on-one with the guy who was deep in the penalty area by the time he shot, was the best of them. But there were two others.
Yeah, Hornby's has been...
Good pal, how are you? I'm doing good, I'm just trying to quickly find out how to link in my second channel into the chat, but I don't know how to do that.
To, if not better than the forwards addressing him.
Is he putting serious pressure on the man with the number 1 shirt?
I don't know how to do it, chat. I don't know how to do it. You just have to wait until I upload a video on it, I would have thought. Let me try it on my phone. I think it's just there's not a video on it yet. That's why I think it'll be, because there's not a video on it yet.
It's showing what is needed when it comes to being an all-rounder instead of just not a good shot stopper.
What I will say, Andy, is Richard O'Donnell has been very supportive of the man.
Literally cannot find it anywhere. If you do come across it, chat, make sure you drop it a sub. Not too bad a half despite being 1-0 down. Young players playing well, which is good to see. I agree. Can't wait till I can get all the affiliates started. Fair enough.
John Vaughan has worked with
Someone just followed the gaff if you're from the stream. Appreciate that, mate. Up the gaff and all that. I had the M&I follow, but I can't have it full screen for some weird reason. You've actually paid £10 to watch the Oldham game. Well, I mean, I suppose you are rich, so it makes sense. Up the gaff indeed, Frank. Right, I'll be back in a bit, chat, when the second half starts. Just because I can't be asked to listen to Andy Conley for any longer.
Briefly, fellas, you first, Jamie. What would you like to see better from Bradford in the second half?
I'd like to see a little bit more defensive assurity, particularly playing in this formation. I found it fascinating watching the two backup centre-halves in this Bradford City side try and adapt to the attacking nature that we've become so accustomed to seeing of Anthony O'Connor and Rhys Thornton in normal times. We talk so often, don't we, about Sheffield United and their overlapping centre-halves. But I think that's what Stewart is trying to drill into the players who are deputising today. So I'd like to see them try and play to the system a little more. I'd also like to see City we've said it so often, be a little bit more clinical in the final third. And I don't mean that in front of goal, but I also mean that in the conviction of their passes and just using the patterns of play and the periods of play more to their advantage. They're making great space. Dylan Motley-Henry being the best exponent of that. Find him, make the pass good, get him in behind. I'd like to see Dylan Motley-Henry be running in behind and at least get a first goal in Bradford City colours. He's wasted so long. I think it would do a lot for his confidence.
I'd like to see Ben Richards-Everton step up to the plate a little bit more and help these young players in the game. You know, he's taken kind of like a back seat. They need experience on the field, but these young players are really showing the enthusiasm to drive this team on. If they can, I'd just like to see them get a little bit of luck in and around the goal because they've had one or two opportunities where they could have tested the keeper a little bit more. But I think the second half is going to be an interesting one because if these young players can carry on with that energy, they should get something out of the game.
Andy Kiwonga and Jamie Rayner will be back very shortly, ladies and gentlemen, to describe the second half. And I hope a penalty shootout. Bradford City 0, Oldham Athletic 1 on BBC Radio Leeds. And if you missed it, we wish you'd been here earlier because this is how it went.
West Yorkshire Sports.
BBC Radio Leeds.
Now Oldham are in behind here. Chance to take the early lead in this game, and they do so. Number 10, Caylor Dunn, opens the scoring for Harry Kuehl's side. He was slipped through. He had the goal in front of him. Sam Hornby was left stranded, and he just slided it to Hornby's left into the bottom right-hand corner. And the Lancashire side have an early lead in this game. Bradford City 0, Oldham Athletic 1. Connor Shanks standing over it for Bradford City. He's got Kean Scales on this near touchline on the short pass if he so wishes. It looks to be going into the box though. Right-footed, barely gets off the floor. It might fall kind of low for the first time shot. It's saved by Lawler. Finn Cousin-Dawson with the low-driven effort. City still alive, though. Right corner now with Dylan Motley-Henry. His cross into the area is deflected and out for a City throwing. City came close there. Scales now has a chance to shoot, and it's just saved down to the left-hand side. It was Connor Shanks, actually, who had made some space in the centre of the midfield and about 25 yards out, released the right-footed curler down towards the right-hand corner, and it forced Ian Lawler into action, and he parries it away for a City corner. That's the closest they've come in this game so far. 20 minutes on the clock. City 0, Oldham 1. City will have a direct free kick from the right that Jackson Longridge will take. Left-footed towards that penalty spot. Back post. It's flapped up by the goalkeeper. Ben Richards Everton was arcing forward to try and get his forward in front of it and put his header towards goal, but he just couldn't quite make any contact, and it swings out of play and out for an Oldham goal kick. 36 minutes gone here on BBC Radio Leeds. City trail in the Northern Group F EFL Trophy by 1-0.
Your station for sport.
BBC Radio Leeds.
That's how it stands at half-time. Bradford City 0, Oldham Athletic 1. Second half coverage coming here on BBC Radio Leeds. My name's Paul Ogden. His is Jamie Rayner, and t'other fella is Andy Kiwomya, and they are having a half-time sandwich that they thoroughly deserve. You'll be interested to know that the other game in this group is level at the moment, and they kicked off earlier than this at Doncaster. Doncaster Rovers 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1 after 64 minutes down there at the Keepmoat Stadium. Let me wrap up the other scores from the Northern Group, shall we? We'll be a bit Northern-centric tonight, and I'm not going to apologise for that. Also a 7 o'clock kickoff at Scotland, Rochdale 1, Salford 1. They finished at Crewe, who lost 4-3 at home to Shrewsbury. You love this one in Northern Group D. Port Vale 4, Liverpool under-21s 2. Port Vale lead 4-2 against Liverpool 21s after 66 minutes. Mansfield leading at Scunthorpe by 2-0. Nothing's going right for Scunthorpe at the moment, I'm afraid, is it? Leeds United's group, G, Accrington are leading at Barrow, and they are 2/3 into that match. Barrow 0, Accrington 1, and if that result stays the same and Accrington take the spoils, I think I'm right in saying that Leeds United can progress to the knockout stages of the EFL Trophy simply by winning their match at Blackpool tomorrow, which is a match you'll hear live on BBC Radio Leeds. Adam Pope and Johnny Buchan are making their way over to the Fylde Coast. They're even going to probably find a bag of chips when they get there. And I bet you probably can do that, even in these circumstances of lockdown. Good luck to them. And they'll, I'm sure, give you a full report on their eateries as well as on the match itself. 6 o'clock, the build-up starts tomorrow on BBC Radio Leeds for Blackpool against Leeds United under-21s. Other half-time scores for you. Grimsby 1, Leicester City 21s 2. 0-0 between Harrogate and Hull City. And probably a little bit more importantly, in the National League, Halifax Town are playing tonight at the Shea at home to Wealdstone. It's 0-0 there, but Halifax have been playing since the 3rd minute with 10 men because Jeff King was sent off straight red after just 3 minutes. Matty Stenson has been taken off injured as well, if I understood the situation correctly. So it's been a real rough ride for Pete Wild's men tonight. Pete Wild being a former Oldham Athletic manager, funnily enough. But Halifax 0, Wealdstone 0 is the half-time score at the Shea.
Weeknights from 10. Russell Walker.
Songs for potatoes, an essential part of any diet, I would say. Human being boiled, boom. Shaka Khan, I pee for you. Oreo Spud Wagon, can't fight this peeling anymore. Throwing in blue jeans, and the chippy shake. If you're abroad, put it on the frites. Charlotte Church. See, a Charlotte's a type of potato, isn't it? I know that.
Russell Walker.
What about your favourite, Russ? Songs for potatoes, the Monster Mash. We're not allowed to play that until at least the second week of October.
Weeknights from 10.
BBC Radio Leeds.
Second half coverage coming of Bradford City against Oldham Athletic. It's the Latics from Boundary Park who lead by a 0-0 at the break. Just to tease and whet your appetite for tomorrow night, Leeds United at Blackpool. Leeds United hoping for a favour that is coming at the moment from Accrington, who lead against Barrow in the same group by a 0-0. The Leeds United under-23s manager Mark Jackson is determined, nevertheless, for his team to go and get something from the far coast.
Obviously, it's gonna determine our fate. I think somehow, but with the result, hopefully, things go our way. We've got something to fight for. But even if we go into the game and we can't qualify, we'll be approaching the game in the same way, like we do every game, with positivity. We're putting the young players in to experience what is a big occasion for them, playing in the stadium and playing against a League One team. So we're not trying to change our approach to it. We'll go and play our game. But like you said, just I think it's fingers crossed. Hopefully, we've got something to fight for and maybe qualify.
You are allowed some sort of senior players that had a lot of appearances.
Yeah, it's got to be a day to go back to you.
Considering doing that or not?
By now, you should have somehow realised what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that I did, I were winding. And all the lights that light the way were blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't speak French.
How the hell is Wonderwall white girl music? Shut up. A poor bastard next door to me has just been burgled and the robbery is being pinned down by about 4 people from down my street. What? Today's going to be the day. Come on, say. I agree. Drennan. What team do you support, mate? Just watch our crossbar video of Adam like 5 years ago. Yeah, that got played in college today. I was just sat in college, we're all on the computers, and suddenly it's me and Adam doing crossbar challenge up on the. What the hell happened to the webcam? Although it's not white girl music, it's just biblical. Exactly. It was nearly a year ago since I actually went to see Liam Gallagher live. I seen Jerry Cinnamon live a year ago. 2 days ago. You support Bradford? Oh, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Do you make content yourself? 12 days till I do a madness. Excuse me? Why can I not go to channel through? Oh, yeah, it's because I'm live. Oh. Home. No, not that sort of home. My channel home. Don't play my video. Jeez, why don't I like the title? Not the title, the thumbnail. On Twitch, oh, fine. Right, it's not even letting me go through that direction. Let's leave a comment. Oh dear. When is second half starting? Come on, it's past half past. When COVID came off, fine. Oh, on Twitch, fair enough. Adam said that like 5 days ago. Adam said that like 5 days ago. Adam said like 5 days ago that Scafferty got his bits out. It sounds dodgy, but he means such bits. I mean, who refers to a cock as bits?
Players that have had that proper, if you like, competitive edge at a higher level.
How do you spell live? L-I-V-E. You're going to tell me I spell it wrong in one of the titles, aren't you? I call it a Taj.
And we try and create an environment here at the 23s where...
Oh, that's my monetization gone because Frank's talking about what he calls a cock. I just call it cock because of James May. And then every time he does something wrong, he goes, "Oh, cock!" That's a terrible impression, but you get it. You understand it. Okay then, fine. What about Destroyer 6000? The Destroyer 6000. Now it's 3 in the morning. James May's amazing. Honestly, I love the Grand Tour, Top Gear, I love all that sort of stuff. I think it's class. Them three are just such a good trio together. Every time Hammond does something wrong, or I does something to Jeremy, it's just Hammond! Again, another terrible impression, but you get the point. Cheese. Sure. Only OGs will remember Bigo Smash on the Minecraft streams, honestly. When we even wore that? Well, like April. That like April.
It is indeed a good problem to have.
Yeah, start second half, lad.
And the Leeds United under-21s operation, which goes to Blackpool tomorrow night. Full match commentary coming on BBC Radio Leeds. For now, we're going to continue with Bradford City 0. Oldham Athletic 1. The second
You're
half is
terrible.
underway. Here's Andy Kiwombi and Jamie Wren.
Thank you, Oggy. Yep, the second half has just got underway.
Yes, come on.
Courtesy of the referee's whistle, Bradford City.
Come on, City. Come on, City. Come on, City.
Getting play. Started
Underway.
for the second half here at Valley Parade, a game that Bradford City trailing by a goal to nil. One change made by Stuart
Huge
McCall at
inform in the
halfway
pack. I
break.
think I got
Seeing
Pjanic
Rhys Staunton enter the field in
when he
place
was at
of Rory
Juve,
O'Connor.
maybe.
And
Rhys Staunton's on for powder. Let's go.
former City forward and our expert summariser, that releases Ben Richard Everton into that more central position in that back three.
Yeah, he's the senior member of that back three. And
The
he's
Bradford
taken on more
Mbappe.
of a
Connor
central
Shanks is
position.
the Bradford equivalent of
He needs
Mbappe.
to assert himself on this game because he had a quiet first half for Ben, and he'll need. These young players will need him to step up and make it easy for them with his experience.
Oldham have a corner in the early stages of this second half.
That's
Some
a pen.
clever
Can't do that on the
footwork from
football
Danny
pitch.
Rowe, stood up by
Move the
George
webcam
Taylor, and it
further
was a
over.
well-timed sliding
See, that can't be asked
challenge
moving.
by the young centre half as Finn Cousin Dawson goes into the referee's book. Yellow card for him. Looks to be for a bit of dissent, actually, more than anything. A few
Dissent?
words exchanged between
Killian
the
Shanks.
referee and the 18-year-old
I
midfielder.
don't even know if he's touched the ball this game, to be honest with
Yeah, it was a challenge earlier, Jamie, up the field.
you. Ooh.
Right-footed ball from the corner into the near post. Good spot from Andy Kiwombi there.
Fields weird that 6-7 months ago.
Tyler
You,
French then
you barely
clears the
knew who
ball
I
away on the
was.
right edge of
No,
the
of course I
area.
knew who you was.
Dylan Motley Henry gallops forward and takes it down absolutely superbly. That's a brilliant touch from Dylan Motley Henry, who still has the ball at his feet.
Come on, then. If he puts in the back of the net, I'll forgive him for everything he's ever done bad in the
Squared
City
into the
shirt.
area, but it never really got off the floor and trickled into Oldham's possession. It's still on that right far touch.
Okay,
line. Ball in
son.
field
Why has
from
Frank just called
Tyler
me
French to the
son?
feet of
I'll have to go watch the
Ben
second
Richard
half, have a good
Evans, who's
stream,
in
and
the
make
centre
sure
back
you don't
three.
break
Left
anything
footed
when Charlie
chip
Wood
ball
scores the last
towards
minute.
Tyler French.
Bye.
They get the cross into the area. A flick attempted by Motley Henry, still alive on the edge of the 6-yard box, deflected. Cousin Dawson with the shot now. Calls of a handball.
We'll have to wait and
And
see,
it's cleared
Frank.
away in the end by Oldham.
SHD and
City
SH
applying
Dad
the
running
pressure
down the
2
wing.
minutes into
Hear the
this
City
second
sing
half.
SH
They're
Dad.
trying to find an equaliser.
It's really annoying for me because the SHD bit comes up in orange and then added the better end. Really annoying.
And
Swear Frank is Jake's age. Frank is
unlucky there with a couple of
like
shots
year
on
8.
goal, but
I don't know.
going forward,
Frank's not very old.
Now Sakura's taken a chance coming forward and he's lost the ball. Ben Richards Everton though, he's
I mean,
seen
Samuel go way back like 34 years.
Clears
What a
up
load of
the
bollocks that
mistake
is.
made by the young man, and it was good backtracking
Yeah, you're right,
from
exactly.
City's number 5
Frank's like
against the
12,
captain's armband,
and he just
and
called me
there's
his
a
son.
Real urgency
I'm in
about
college
City's
for
play in this
reference.
second half. Mirrored by the calls of their manager Stuart McCall in front of us. That's the right
I'm
player,
mature
one
for my
called Tyler
age. Shut
French,
up,
who's
Frank.
enjoying a more advanced position in this second half. Ball in field to the edge of the area with
You call
Shanks.
it cock a
He then
touch.
passes
How
to
is
his
that
good friend
mature?
Kean Scales. Great to see those two young players combining in Bradford City. colours.
Year 8, best
Speaking
year
of
of
young
secondary
players,
school,
Rhys
no
Thornton
cap.
in
Nah,
coach
year
at
8 was
Cambridge.
not.
Then with Finn
Best
Cousin
year.
Dawson,
Best year probably year
went up
11.
to the referee.
Year 11 probably best year.
Ago, yellow card for him. Shanks thinks about the shot.
We say year 11, then
Passes
year
to
9,
Sutton, then out to the right with Tyler French.
then year 7, then year 8, then year 10.
Shot. Brilliant pace on
Year
the
8 is
ball. Had
Baba.
to be headed
That's
up
like
the
MJ
bar
saying
over
it's a
the edge
deep
of their
voice,
6-yard
Frank.
area. Throw in taken quickly
Yeah, probably
by
say year
Sutton.
11, year 9,
Jackson Long
year
with it.
7, year 8, year
Right foot
10.
towards the back
In that
post.
order.
It's
They were my
twisted
favourite
down by
years.
French inside the area.
Yeah, 11 was the best. It was because she never did any work. No one ever did any work. They were like, oh, you got to do so much work for your GCSEs, man. No one ever did anything. You get your jabs in history at 18 hours a day.
Falls to his feet and then Oldham clear at possession, and they can break now on this near right-hand touchline on the halfway line. Ben Richards Everton in
I mean, you could opt out with the jabs.
Then his ball diagonal out to the left.
11 was good because of no exams, but 8 is easy, 7 is first year, and 9 is when some teachers start exams, 10 was class though.
Blackwood tries to create
Year
space.
10
to
is
get a
so
shot
shit.
away.
Yeah, there's just so much pressure on year 10s.
Ball chipped towards the back post.
Because there's still a chance for everyone to pass their GCSEs at that point.
And he can get City back underway. End-to-end
'Cause
stuff here at Valley
The
Parade.
first 9 years of your education are so
Yes,
pointless.
great play from Bradford.
Only year 10 and 11 man.
In and around the box. Unlucky to get not get a shot on for goal, but Oldham come again.
Kayla Gunn's pass is intercepted.
We're in bed homework, definitely wear tricky bottom and sports mobile. Yeah, but you need homework though to make sure that you're you know,
Plays it back to Hornby, has it at his feet, and
the content from your lesson has gone in your head. I don't agree with homework that's like for lessons that's coming up in 3 weeks' time. Like homework that's like answering questions on the work that you've just done. I think that's
It's
fair
so
enough.
clear with this back three, Andy Kiwombi, that the right and left of that three overlapping centre halves advance to the halfway line.
Yes,
and
we've
that's Sheffield
seen it
United.
in the Premier League where the centre halves are coming out with the ball and making it very, very difficult for teams to pick them up because they create an overload in midfield. Bradford are
If
trying
you
to
like
attack
maths,
that
then
style.
well, I don't
You
know.
coach young players nowadays, Andy. Is that a given for a centre half now? To
Homework is
have
okay, but
ability
next
like
day
this
homework
one
is
from
grand.
the
Oh yeah,
players
next day
now?
homework is
The
terrible.
ability with
I
the
think, to be
ball
honest with you,
at their feet, there is
in the
no
whole of
ability
year
to
8 and year
pressing on the centre
year
half.
8 and year
They're
11, what?
intricate
In the
their
whole of year
play.
10 and year 11, I did about 3 pieces of homework myself, and the rest of them I just got just a copy off of someone or someone to send me their answers.
Strong challenge from Levi Sutton, reflective of that at Barrow. This time he goes into the referee's book with a yellow card. It was a late challenge from City's number.
Imagine if he got
22,
sent off, that would have been
goal scorer,
hilarious.
Kayla
He'd have been banned for 3 games
Levi
next
Sutton
year.
needs to be careful with those sorts of challenges,
That would have been
because if
comedic.
he mistimes it like he does there, and you hear the cries from the technical area, it's red card territory.
My mate Harvey fell in his chair in DT. Fell in his chair. Done barely any homework myself so far. He got sent out for laughing shambles.
He got suspended at Barrow a few weeks ago, and now this challenge.
got suspended?
Really,
They call him JF7.
At the moment because he seems to be one of these.
Oh, he
players
fell off
that
his chair.
has got a late challenge in him.
That's not good enough, is it, Frank?
Referees are not tolerant of those challenges, and neither are managers.
6 minutes into the second half here,
Still
at
not
Bradford
scored.
BBC Radio Leeds, and both City
Oh, you're out.
midfielders,
Oh,
Levi
you're out.
Sutton and Finn Cousin-Dawson, have got yellow cards.
Nice. Get Charlie Wood on.
Something to just be aware of as Dylan Motley-Henry, reverse ball, sets Keane Scales on his way. Good pace from the young man.
I hate when teachers send people out for laughing because you just laugh even more. Yeah, I mean, it's because it's distracting, but I think it's stupid. Someone's making you laugh, like, well, we're not making you laugh. I'm not holding a gun to your head and saying laugh, 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 have it? But it's like, well, if someone's funny, I'm going to laugh, I'm not going to sit there. But then it's like, when you got a really strict teacher and you're trying to keep it in, you're like, it's like that for the rest of the lesson. So then when in detention today, it was in the library, so I was thinking, the books smell like cat's ass, nobody cleans them. Why do you know what a cat's ass smells like, Frank? Just curious. Just went to spam the email and then realised it's YouTube. Sad day. It's a sad day. Make sure you like this stream if you haven't already, chat. Let's run an advert. I'll put Spuds ending his stream, what the hell?
They're trying to put a 3 up there.
Dr. Benj is on 2.5k viewers. Oh my god, he's on FM21, he actually is. That's my night side then.
It's passed back from Sakura, who retained possession for City. Hornby's clearance upfield doesn't make it past the halfway line, but City have possession, given away by Shanks though. And the left fullback for Oldham, Jumbati, allows the ball to run through his legs.
That's a meeting on for you to find out. That is disgusting, Frank. That's not funny, that is disgusting. Kevin Fletcher, second half. See you later. See you later, Frank. I was kicked out of my online lesson a few days ago because my teacher shaved his head before lockdown. It looked like Matt Lucas. I don't know who Matt Lucas is. It sounds pretty funny.
Clearance up the field goes past the halfway line over the head of Motley-Henry, collected by Oldham. Here's the Leeds loanee McCallum, who looks good on the ball. One senior appearance for the Northern Irish side as well. Collected by the Oldham forward, Bahambula, sent out to this right.
Bahambula, what a ball.
Was in behind, right edge of the area, gets a shot away, but it's into the side netting.
That's terrible. Matt Lucas was the other guy in Come Fly With Me. What does he look like? Oh, Taj. Oh. I know you on about now.
Yeah, it was a great chance by the Oldham forward. Got the sight of goal, but
Never really watched Come Fly With Me, but Taj, I know Taj is.
The forward had to smash it into the side net.
It was the, was it Pussy Wagon? The Pussy Wagon has arrived. Incredible.
Dangerous for Oldham in this game. Step over from him. Good physical.
Bahambula. Bahambula. What a ball. What a name.
With the ball into the 6-yard area, it's cleared away by Ben Richards Everton.
Ben Richards Everton. Samina. Hey, waka waka. Hey. 5 City on the free. Ben Richards Everton. You like have a tie your game, and I'm sorry, you're gay. Unreal.
Tom Hamer, the right back for Oldham. The referee, James Oldham. Forgive me for saying Oldham so many times. There's a lot of Oldham in this game. It's taken the throw in by Hamer on the halfway line. Given away though by Oldham. And Motley-Henry can break now. Releases Scales on the left hand side. Keane Scales. Can he get the ball into the box? It's a good challenge from the retreating Tom Hamer. And there's a round of applause from the technical area. And the entourage that Oldham have brought here, Andy. I can't believe how many of the playing staff Oldham have brought. It's quite incredible.
Yes, Harry Cool, we're trying to get that team spirit. He knows that they're in for a fight. He needs everybody to be supporting the team.
Oldham on the attack here with Blackwood. He's got Kayla Dunn on the overlap, but it's another brilliant save from Sam Hornby. Goodness gracious me. How much more can we expect from this young man? Off his line.
Young man is like
charging out
25, isn't he?
And denies Kayla Dunn a second in this game. It's out for an Oldham corner.
Wonderful, wonderful save again from Sam Hornby. One-on-one, I haven't seen a keeper so resilient and so stood upright and making it difficult for the
How can you
That's
not
nice
stand
stand.
upright where you're just
There's 3
leaning
outstanding
over to
saves
one
in this game.
side? Let's see what some of the scores on the doors are.
Wonderful that you made that observation, both you and Oggy, at the halfway point about the collective nature within this goalkeepers' union. Is Bahambula showing good footwork once more, and he gets his ball into the box, but it's cleared away by Finn Cousin-Dawson on that left touch.
Colchester are beating Southend 5-0.
Whelan has it now. He spreads it in field to McCalmont. Turn on the ball from him, and he sends it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Lawler, for Oldham Athletic. But despite City's bright start in this second half, Oldham are enjoying some possession here, Andy Kiwom. You flick on from Danny Rowe. Kaylor done in behind here once more. Back to Blackwood. He gets a shot away. And yet again, standing between the ball and the back of the net is Sam Hornby, who collects it at his feet like a cricketer on the boundary of the field. And he rolls the ball out once more, and City come again with Rhys Staunton.
This is what we talk about, where the keeper gives you confidence.
Oh, it's 6-0, never mind.
With confidence, Bradford.
Southend are losing
Sam
6-0.
Hornby's in there. Whatever they get one-on-one, whenever they Oldham get one-on-one with him, is equal. And he has been outstanding so far, but Bradford need to kind of make some of the possession count when it comes to going forward and scoring.
How much defensive confidence does it offer a back line when they know that the goalkeeper behind them is in such good form? As we just hold that thought for a second, because some near perfect build-up play.
0-0 is the most irrelevant derby, Vegans versus Swindon. Is that a derby? Forest Green versus Swindon a derby now?
But the referee waved those appeals away,
Penrith.
and adjudges it to be an Oldham goal kick.
Oh, tell him
Link-up play between the youngsters, particularly Shanks, Scales and Motley Henry, nearly freed Scales on this left-hand side, but it was just too far in front.
Yeah, the
What, Ophelia? You've been on my mind, girl, since the flow. SH, that should ref. Oh dear, here we go again. SHD, I'm a really big fan of yours. SHD, I've watched your videos for years, SHD. Totally unbiased.
Energetic and lively in this second half, a real physical presence.
Whoa, Ophelia. We're up to 22 likes. I appreciate that, chat. I appreciate that.
Particularly when dribbling with the ball. He's been a real torrent for City's back line.
You're not resub to ADW. I did the other day. A couple of days ago, I did.
Northern Group F game here on BBC Radio Leeds, all frequencies. 58 gone. City 0, Oldham 1.
Whoa, yeah. SH Dad to Gaff, I think he's slightly too old to play.
To the edge of Oldham's area, which is.
Did not see it, but yeah, I did it the other day. I lost my streak though, which I'm fuming about. So I couldn't sign into my laptop trade just because I just didn't work.
City thrown on that far touchline.
Goals change games.
Ophelia,
Bradford have
you've been on my mind, girl,
goal,
since the
and yet
flood.
they've played so well in the whole game. There's just that one chance that they've given Oldham. Yes, Oldham have created chances one-on-one, but when you've got a goalkeeper like Sam Hornby, you're always in a game.
With the scoreline, just a goal to nil.
Thought SH Dad was 29, he's in his prime game signed. Yeah, but 18 of them. How many months? I think it was 6 or 7. Might have been 7. Probably 7. More than likely 7. We'll go at 8, just to be safe.
A point each for both sides, and then a further point to be gained for the victor of the penalty shootout. Ball in from the right is from Tyler French's foot, and it's an own goal.
Yes, we've scored a goal! Come on! Come on, chat, we've scored a goal. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the cup. City's going to win the cup. Oh, the Papa John's trophy. It's an own goal. It's an own goal. City's going to win the cup. Voulez-vous?
And Bradford deserves that equaliser.
Substitution now for Oldham.
Shh.
And it's
Where's the Oldham fan gone now?
in
Eh?
making way
Yeah,
for
exactly, Kai.
Varney de
Shh.
Silva. Bahambula was one of the 4 players to keep his place in this Oldham side that played in the FA Cup 2 days ago. Naturally, you'd expect Harry Kewell trying to preserve minutes.
Where's he gone now, chat?
I know
Where's he
it's
gone now?
close.
Where is he gone now?
Oldham look to try and make amends for that own goal scored by Will Sutton.
What?
In their play.
Caution wet sign in the swimming pool.
Connor Shacks on the right hand side.
What?
Scales in
I love how
front.
all the viewers have just gone. They must have all been Oldham
Bradford City
fans.
teammate and
We're not
friend,
happy with the shh.
but Oldham clear the ball away.
Because we're going to win the league.
Comes off a City player last, and it will be an Oldham
What?
throw-in.
Oh,
on a far touchline,
Ophelia.
about 35 yards inside Oldham's half. City 1, Oldham 1.
You asked me earlier, Jamie, what does it do for a team when you see a goalkeeper like Sam Hornby making them chances? That's what it does for you. It gives you the confidence to go forward and put balls into the box.
Southend have scored a goal.
You know, that's you say goals change games, but Sam Hornby has definitely kept Bradford in this game.
Score update to bring you from the Keepmoat Stadium. Of course, a lot of moving in this Group F table, particularly now City have found an equaliser. Well, Wolves under 21 side have found a late winner in that game, it seems to be. 89 minutes gone. Darren Moore's Doncaster Rovers side trail by 2-1 against the Wolves youth setup. What it means is, at this moment in time, Oldham would go through on 7 points. I'll bring you that full update in a second because Scales tries to find French on the return, who's been brilliant on that right-hand side. City have themselves a corner on the 61-minute mark.
Lol, I wasn't really paying attention. I thought you were celebrating a French an own goal from French. I had no idea what were going on either. Southend's going to win the Prem. Just give him to celebrate. 100 points, Gary Bowyer.
If the scoreline stays the same
What the
at the
hell?
Stadium. City will finish third, highest, because of the point gained in this game, and we would assume that they would go on to win the penalty shootout on either 3 or 4 points, and then Doncaster Rovers would sit at the foot of the table on 2 points. But still plenty of football remaining in this game. 28 minutes of regular time. If City were to find a second goal, they would leapfrog Wolves into the second available qualification spot, as the referee, James Oldham, is having a word with Reece.
So we need another goal. No, wait, let me have a look at the table.
One of the Oldham
We did,
players.
Sam, we did.
Will be the left
Oh, it's
footed
actually now
Jackson
called the
Moore
Papa
in
John's
that far
Trophy.
right corner towards the back post. Strong header from Sakura. Back across the face of goal. It's off the crossbar. And cleared away by Oldham Athletic.
Thought it was a French own goal. Oh dear.
Close for a second in this
Oh,
What a good chance.
we need another goal. We need another goal, or else we're not going to go through. Come on, City. Come on, we want another goal. How long's left? There's enough time. We're only like, what, 20 minutes into the second half? Who scored? It was an own goal. It was an own goal.
I think Cousin Dorsey, who actually got the header towards goal.
Oh, if we get another goal,
There was
chat,
a body and
straight out the
few
window I go.
individuals in that
It's going to be
6-yard
carnage if we
area.
get another goal.
Powerful
By who?
header.
I don't know. He's 15. He's making his debut or something. I don't know if he's 15 actually. But he's Oldham's academy
Jackson
captain.
Rhodes, but the physical presence of the
Yeah.
young man to fire the ball across, it was almost French-esque in the way that it fizzed across the 6-yard area, and City applying the pressure, causing all sorts of problems for Oldham.
We're 63 minutes in. Plenty of time to get a goal.
For such a
15-year-old Sonny Lewis has come on for Newport County and he's playing alongside 41-year-old Kevin Ellison, just the 26 years between the two. Come on, City, come on, City, come on, City, come on. Good start for him, I guess. I know.
Battle between
Come on, I just want another goal. Why is Sel Pogba currently
Levi
trending
and the
higher
Oldham
than
defence.
Southend? Why is Matt Lucas
City
trending?
have
I don't know.
possession though on the halfway line. A short pass from Staunton nearly left Bradford City in a precarious position. Ben Richards Everton was forced into making
Crawley
a
beat
powerful
Ipswich.
clearance up the field. Left-footed hoof from Richards Everton finds the edge of Oldham.
£40,000 made from the AFL Trophy alone for us so far. Good to see. Who the hell is paying you 40
And
grand?
Oldham retained possession.
That should be enough for Hansen.
Outside Oldham
No, he's a
half
Cheltenham fan.
with
We
the
don't want Hansen. They can have
introduction
Hansen. We don't want
of the
Hansen.
substitute Varney de Silva, who has the ball in his hands, and Oldham will take this throw in. 1-1 here on BBC Radio Leeds. EFL Trophy, Northern Group F.
Oh wait, I'm looking at it here. I found the goal.
Oh,
Oh, that is terrible.
Things have just got a little bit interesting in this second half.
Yeah, the tempo, the Bradford players are really good.
Oh, it's an unreal header.
They're not letting this opportunity.
I don't think so,
They're
Mason.
giving a real good account of themselves and they're pushing this game in the 64th minute.
Full time at the Keepmoat Stadium. Doncaster
What is he doing?
21's 2. At this moment in time, Oldham and Wolves will progress through to the knockout stages. If City can find a second, they will leapfrog Wolves. Ball comes into the box from the
what a
free
ball.
kick, and it's met by Ben Richards Everton. He appeals for a corner, but it comes off his head last and out for a Oldham goal kick.
Come on, the passion from Simon Barker is unmatched. If you haven't already chat, make sure you drop a like on the stream for the own goal.
Everton, good chance to head on goal. Just didn't time his jump quite well enough, but that's what you want to do. Keep the defence under pressure.
Yeah, it's taken a couple of attempts from Jackson Longridge, but after a first couple wayward set-piece deliveries, it feels like the Scots found his radar in this game progressively, and now that left foot is producing some wonderful.
Oh, Swindon a bit in Forest Green in the 90th minute.
He was a little bit tempted, Jamie, but he's seeing his wing-back counterpart, Tyler French, hits the ball into the
Who
box.
scored for us? It was an own goal, Mr. T-Dog. It was an own goal.
Even in defence has been far more forward in this second half than in the first. And even Stewart's directing him now to say, have the confidence to stay forward. Sutton now on the ball.
Yeah, they've got to learn as young players that when the ball goes forward, you've got to be up there high enough to support it.
Tyler French on that right-hand side, who's been brilliant in this second half. Flag stayed down for Motley Henry, right into the area. Visits the ball.
What a surprise, I know.
There was no one in Clareton Amber that could get on the end of it. Jackson Longridge, that man, was at the back post, but it was over his head, and it goes out for an Oldham throw-in.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Dylan Motley Henry not having a pass appreciation in the final third. Sometimes you just got to.
Who's the bigger role for SH? Who the hell is John Fury? Is he related to Tyson Fury? I don't know who John Fury is.
Here at Valley Parade. Don't tell me both managers want to win this game. They're fighting tooth and nail. West Yorkshire versus Lancashire. It's a brilliant encounter here and a warm-up for that FA Cup second round tie in just over a couple of weeks' time. A real opportunity for either side to progress through to the third round of the FA Cup. Oldham attack once more. Whelan tries to set Rowe free, but it was well read by City skipper this evening, Ben Richards Everton, who cuts out the danger, passes it to Rhys Thornton, back to Richards Everton on this near touchline. Oldham applying pressure to City's back line, but some brilliant composure from Finn Cousin-Dawson completely sold the Oldham midfielder a dummy. Feint at the shoulder, spreads it out to the right-hand side with French. Now with Motley Henry, couple of step-overs. Touch away from the defender, gets a ball back into the back post and shacks underneath it, but small in stature, difficult for the young man to try and get any header towards goal. Heavy touch from Oldham offers Rhys Thornton a sniff of an interception. It's then cleared up the right channel and a foot race between De Silva, the substitute, and Sakura, which Sakura wins. Knocks it back to Hornby. Left-footed clearance upfield. Sutton, who's looked a little nervy since his own goal, gave City an equaliser in this game, the 18-year-old.
Come on. Oh, it's 18, not 15. I just want to see another goal, chat. I just want to see another goal. See another goal. I want to see Bradford. Goal!
In possession. All of a sudden, we can just take a little bit of a breather after a frantic 5 minutes, Andy Kiwomya.
Yes, Oldham have now tried to slow the pace down a little bit. This Bradford City.
How many minutes has gone? About 68, something like that.
Sakura called into action once more, who was, like many of the young players in this game, really grown into the occasion. 22 minutes of normal time remaining here on BBC Radio Leeds all frequencies. If it stays like this, we are going to a penalty shootout. I can assure you, though, it will be the most pointless penalty shootout because Wolves have made it over.
Watchers will probably win this one.
For Bradford City to progress through to the next round of the Papa John's Trophy. You've got a second one out of me. EFL Trophy. Sakura now with Longridge in the unfamiliar position of centre midfield. George Sakura galloping forward, advancing, hearing the cries of his manager and adhering to them. And Finn Cousin-Dawson has won Oldham a free kick. Tries to play it quickly. Motley Henry in behind. Motley Henry still. The goalkeeper spills it, but Oldham managed to retain possession and clear the ball away. Sutton tries to chest it down, and now the Latics can break on the counter with Rowe. Back to Blackwood. But good defensive reading from Ben.
Motley Henry is terrible.
So close to his first goal in Bantam's colours.
Excellent play by Finn Cousin Dawson. Got the free.
I'm not. I'm listening to it on the radio, mate.
And played in Motley Henry a little
Listening
bit quick.
to it
a little
on
bit too
the
hard,
old
but
radio
Motley was onto it,
station.
Keeper came smothered, and he could have had the rebound.
Harry Kuehl
Just
ready
put the
to
volume
bring
back
on the
on that.
cavalry here. Ben Garrity and Kyle Jameson, both first teamers for his side. So you can see the intentions of the Australian manager
What a
and
sweat.
what he wants to get out of this game with 20 minutes remaining. 70 minutes gone on BBC Radio Leeds. Bradford City 1, Oldham Athletic 1. The first of 3 games to be played between these two sides in the space of 32 days. Can you believe it? Staunton now tries to stand up De Silva. He's got Jackson Long.
Is that it?
Alongside him as well.
Only about
Two
number.
Bantams doing well to crowd out the substitute. Staunton clears the ball away. It's a heavy touch from Shanks, though. It presents itself back to Oldham with Whelan. Inside ball, edge of City's area now with Blackwood now. The Australian tries to feed it inside to the advancing Hamer, fullback, but it's cut out by Longridge, who knocks it back to Reece Staunton. The Oldham substitutes having to wait an age for the ball to go out to come onto the field. It does so in the form of a tackle from Connor Shanks. Oldham have a throw-in. Oldham have an opportunity to bring on 2 substitutes. The first of which will be Ben Garrity, who will take the place of George Blackwood. The second will be Kyle Jameson. We await to see who Harry Kuehl will bring off for him. No City players readying up from a Bantam's perspective at this moment in time. Just the one change so far. Reece Staunton at the halfway point.
20 minutes left.
for
Apparently, we're still
O'Connor.
piling on the pressure. Just want another goal. Can we maybe try and get the stream up to 25 likes? We're 2 away. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you haven't
Rafael
already.
Diarra, the second man to make way for Oldham. Debutant today, signed for the club actually at about midday.
Well, one like away. There we go. We've hit 25 likes. I appreciate that, Chai. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support and everyone who's liked the stream so far. It's massively appreciated. If you haven't already hit the like button, why not? You know, it's free and all that. And if you like the button right now, your team will win their next game. That's a fact. That's a fact. Come on, say it. Indeed, Jake. Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah, they
Change
got
the title?
really pushed
Why?
and pushed testament
Why should I
to
change the
the
title,
famous
mate?
players.
Just seen that go absolutely world class. It is. It is. It
Oldham
is.
manager Harry Kuehl
Why do I need to
brought
change the
on
title? What's wrong with the title?
First team players to kind of stem this kind
To
of
1-1. It is at 1-1, mate.
onslaught
It is
in
at
the second
1-1.
half.
You might just need to
They pushed and
refresh.
pushed. Can
Your
they
device
get more,
might not have automatic
which would
updates
be
on.
no more than they deserve.
Yeah, it does say 1-1. Yeah, it's you, Skelly, mate, not me. Hey, we're up to 21 viewers. I appreciate that, chat. I appreciate that. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. Oh,
A
that, you know.
defensive error early on gifted Oldham a goal, really.
No.
Since
oh,
then,
that's a dickhead.
They've
Yeah, click off and
responded
click
well,
back on.
and
I
these
mean, you
young
could just
players,
stay.
with a few
know.
senior ones mixed into the pack, have played this system relatively well. And you can definitely say, from the young players' perspective, George Sikora on the ball now, who takes it past the halfway line. They're listening to the messages of the backroom staff, and nearly a diagonal ball that set free Connor Shanks and Jackson Longridge. They were queuing up in Oldham's box, Andy Kiwami.
Yes, Secura.
Just want to see you go. Our youth players are decent, you know. I mean, we are only playing against Oldham Athletic, mate, so let's not forget that. Oldham Athletic. I mean, you know, all their players do have an extra finger, but that's about it, really.
From the centre half, because it's like a wand, that right foot.
Just for clarity, Jamie, Wolves have beaten Doncaster in the other match in this group 2-1, as you said. Accrington have beaten Barrow in Leeds United's group. So
It's our most dominant performance since Tonbridge. World beaters. Yes, I know Samuel by, you
That's a game,
know
of course,
what I
you'll be able
mean.
to hear on BBC Radio Leeds all three.
Sure.
Adam Pope and Jonathan Buchan, your commentary team at Blackpool for that game. Right now, we've got 17 minutes remaining of this Northern Group F encounter between Bradford City and Oldham Athletic. 16 minutes remaining in this second
Come
half.
on.
16 minutes for Bradford City to try and find a winner. Connor Shanks on the ball, who's looked busy in the main for his third appearance in City Cup.
Tell me he's good for his age. He's alright. He's alright. You look really scary on your thumbnail. Yeah, no, I hate making the thumbnails, but
Anywhere near it.
that's what you got to do. Putting your face in the thumbnail gets more interaction for some reason.
Leeds Loney, who would have
Should
very well
focus on the league. I
fancied
mean, we are playing our second team,
in
though, don't
tomorrow's
forget.
game against Blackpool if he hadn't been loaned out to Oldham. Ben Richards Everton on the ball now for Bradford City.
has been a real feature of the last 2 games I've watched for Bradford. The
No, it looks like
1-2
he's
round players, it was
What?
evident on Saturday and it's evident this evening.
Molly Henry tries to get him behind.
2-1.
Chants his arm from a long ball.
I don't think
from
it
the
is
left
2-1.
channel. He was
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think it is
trying to
2-1.
push the Oldham defender out the way.
Considering his
Ball
commentaries, you know.
clamber his
instant.
way around him, but the ball was just too heavy, and that's been a constant narrative for the unfortunate Dylan Motley Henry. I'm going to put that adjective in front of him because hold that thought for a second, because Oldham here are on the attack and City are low at the back, and inside the area comes Oldham once more. Tries to get a shot away. Does Kaylor done the goal scorer, but it's blocked by Bradford.
We can do a double of these. I mean, we can technically we can do the quadruple of these this year. Are they playing a strong squad? They are. One chat, we're 1 like away from 30. We are 1 like away from 30. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the stream. We played 3 players who had never had a first team cap before tonight. Who's Kevin Chapman? I don't know. You tell me. Who the hell is Kevin Chapman? Oh, he's a Football Manager streamer. Again, Matt MS is a Cheltenham Town fan. Why do you have my tweet notifications on? What the hell? Sam, why have you got my tweet notifications on?
And I wonder, Andy, with both midfielders, both holding midfielders on a yellow card, whether the 2 young men towards our left-hand side who've been warming up frantically in this second half, Olivier Sukinecki and maybe more importantly, Charlie Wood, as a more natural replacement for one of those 2 players, could make their City debut. Hold that thought for a second, though, because Connor Shanks is advancing towards the right edge.
Hello, William. Welcome to the stream, mate. How are we doing?
Challenge from Oldham, but no protest for a foul. Clean interception of the ball, and it set up that right.
Nah, I don't. Was looking at the latest City tweet and you popped up my time that I have your notifications on. I don't have that many people's notifications on, to be fair. I think I have Simon Parker, Jamie Rayner, Bradford City, Fluky.
I think Stuart wants to keep
think that's it.
Give him more minutes on the pitch.
He's made his way down from the usual position in these COVID times of 4th row back behind the technical area in the main stand.
Same. Why have people got a spanner next to me? That means they're moderators, so they can like time you out and ban you and all that sort of stuff. And I do like donate for mod on YouTube, if that makes sense. Come on, say we need a win, Helen. Spanner gang. With it 30 likes.
Yeah, Levi Sutton.
We'll give a Norwich shot. With it 30 likes. Let's try and go for 40 likes now. Come on, let's push towards 40 likes.
To kind of give him a little bit of boost in AJ.
1-1. It is 1-1. It is 1-1.
Interesting to see.
Il Gabba. It is still
Comes
1-1.
of that conversation.
I reckon Stuart McCall's heard our conversation, Andy Kiwami, because both Charlie Wood and Olivier Sukinecki are going to prepare themselves.
Come on.
Bradford City.
No. Charlie Wood. We should be winning this. Lil Larry, welcome in, mate. How are we doing?
It looks like the
How could you tell, man?
18-year-old Charlie Wood and 17-year-old Olivier Sukinecki will be making their Bradford City debut.
Come on, the boys.
in this EFL
If we get a winner on my days,
game.
limbs.
And what a game
90th minute winner from Blackwood. Watching on now. Charlie Wood, back post, bang, bullet header. It's going to be the limbs in this room. It's going to be the limbs. I don't even know how long's left. 10 minutes maybe? 10, 15 minutes?
Fortunately, though, we've got that much spin on the ball. It's bounced back fortuitously.
Right,
to
everybody,
Sam Baldwin, who has been
Risika,
relatively quiet
you
in
say
the second
2-1
half.
again when it's quite evidently not, and you will
Brilliant
receive a
save
timeout, mate.
to add to the
I've asked you
progress City
once,
made
and
in
I'm
the
telling you
first
this
half.
time. Please don't put it in the
One
chat again.
ball by Ben Richards Everton is into no man's land. It's too heavy for the advancing Connor Shanks. And it's
The channel is growing fast and it should have more subs. To be fair, the growth of the channel has been pretty slow recently, I'm not going to lie. I used to be on like, my subscriber change used to be like plus 150 for like the month. Now we're on like plus 30. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that, you know. I do appreciate it, the support, you.
The collection of flags has grown progressively as the season's gone on in that stand, Andy.
Do you go to college now? I do. Manchester United God, Mexico number 1. Fair enough, mate. Fair
Hamer
enough.
in a foot race with Rhys Thornton. Hamer gets his ball into the box. It's too far in front of Danny Rowe. It's collected on the left edge of the area by the goal scorer, Kaylor Dunn. Kaylor Dunn now with a couple of step overs. Kaylor Dunn still.
Liverpool new. No. Getting 4 subs in the last 28 days, ouch. I mean, you don't really upload, to be fair, Matt. You can't really complain.
Oldham pushing for a second now. Open game this one. Jackson Lorridge in a strong challenge with Hamer.
Long time no see, mate. How's the boys going?
City a free kick.
I mean,
Hamer, the young right back. Tom Hamer.
interesting to say the least. But welcome back, mate.
Referees book.
I'm gonna do. Yeah, but you let me go on your channel. I bet it's like once every week or once every 2 weeks. I bet it's something stupid like that. Watch me go on there, and he's uploaded daily for like the past month. It's just my massive box.
Bradford City's.
I mean, you've made 4 videos in 2 weeks. To be fair, that's not even that bad. To be fair, 4 videos in a month, though. However, Matt. Come on. To be fair, you've uploaded 2 videos on the same day. It's like a London bus, is this? No videos for age, then 2 on the same day.
Before we go into those 2 young lads
Nice.
that's come on off the bench, wonderful to see. I want to give a shout out to Connor Shanty. Played a really good game. Didn't get on
Jesus, I just seen what he put. Who scored for us? It was an own goal, mate. It was an own goal. If you haven't already, chat, make sure you drop a like on the stream. There's 26 people in here right now. I know some of you haven't hit that like button yet. Let's try and go for 35 likes. Brandon, welcome to the stream, mate. How are we doing, lad? Welcome. How long's left then? Doesn't say.
Right in front
Nice.
of us on this left touchline. It was out the back post, and Ben Richards Everton arriving there nearly got his header towards goal, but it was into the side netting.
Yeah, it's a good chance. Ben got up well at the far post. Just wanted to loop his header over there.
Who's come on then? Connor Shanks came off and Charlie Wood came on.
So confirmation of those 2 changes. Charlie Wood
I
on
agree,
for
Sam.
Connor
Same.
Shanks.
Fine.
Olivier Sukiniki on for Levi Sutton as Woods
Oh,
gets his
poor
first
son.
touch in the Bradford City
Come on.
senior side. And a good one by your reckoning, Andy.
Yeah, it's confidence. He sold 2 dummies.
Sucky Nicky. Right, remember that.
Down the side
It's
of
Sucky
the,
Nicky, chat.
wing. Just play the ball down, but it's good to see that.
Did you pay to watch this? No, I'm listening to it on the radio, mate. Need a new channel profile picture as someone put in my channel, so any ideas? I mean, I'll make you one for 10 grand. Get a mortgage on the profile picture.
Race on to.
You know.
It's been a common thread for Dylan Motley Henry this Tuesday evening, Andy Kiwomya. A lot of efforts, a lot of running, but not much production. There's Woods on the ball now. Number 33 for Bradford City. Passes to Tyler French. And then a first time ball by Scales into Woods. And Sakura knocks it back to Ben Richards Everton. Sukiniki in the more advanced position where Connor Shanks was, and Charlie Wood.
No. Oh, please don't pick that up on the mic. It's going to copyright the stream. I thought this was a Twitch stream. Oh, no. I'm going to get copyrighted. No. Will Boyle, or a screenshot of Sham in this thumbnail. Who? Solid shout. I'll give you one. Are you ready?
Space to run into the goal scorer from Oldham Athletic. The running on Garrity in the right corner tries a right-footed infield ball towards the edge of the area, which Cousin Dawson collects. He then spreads it out
There
to
you
the
go.
left-hand side.
There's a profile picture for anyone who's not already got one. Jeez, we got 30 people in there right now. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Get the notifications on. Like the stream and all that. 1-1. It is Simone. It is 1-1. Never called you Simeone then.
Yeah, it's good to see the young players just picking up the ball and running deep. That was Sukinetsky just coming out and playing the ball. And I heard you say earlier, Jamie, about the Dylan Motley Henry just getting the ball. Sometimes the way that the forwards play this ball into him, the defenders play it into the forward. It's like
Well, it's not 2-1, mate, but
just
okay.
too far and too
It's not 2-1, but okay. Stop saying 2-1. I don't know why anyone's saying 2-1. Just ignore anyone that says. Just remove their messages. If anyone says 2-1, don't time out. Just remove their messages.
That is a hammer blow for Bradford City in this game with 7 minutes of normal time remaining. Sam Hornby did manage to get a hand on it, but he just parried it into the corner of the goal. And the Latics take control of this game. City with a hill to climb now if they are to progress through to the knockout stages of the EFL Trophy. They trail by 2-1.
Yes.
No, it is 2-1 now, Kai. No, it's 2-1 now, Kai. It is 2-1 now. Oh, for God's sake. It is 2-1 now. There's no need to time out when it is actually 2-1, Kai. Oh, for God's sake.
Not stand off and give forwards that kind of time and space.
It's really disappointing goal to concede that because
That's terrible.
So lively in this.
Come on then, Evo, tweet the video out.
When that on goal went into the
Oh, of course it's the person who's on loan from Leeds. Yeah, of course it's the lad who's on loan from Leeds. Of course it is. Yeah.
second, third
Of course
striker
it is. Nice.
who will occupy the edge of that area. And you just know now with Bradford City and how they do these periods of play in the closing stages of games that they trail in, they commit many men forward, and that leaves many spaces open at the back. Danny Rowe now for Oldham Athletic again, a third. It's a save by Sam Hornby, not convincing on that one, and it's cleared away by Bradford City. McCalmont, the goal scorer, only
Oldham boys on tour has come in and just said Oldham. Fair enough. If Oldham boy comes, then we hide.
They're breaking well
We do. We all just go.
with the deployment of Ben Richards Everton up front.
Deployment of Ben Richards Everton up front. I'm loving this tactic from McCall. It's giving me Boyer vibes.
So they've got to take some risks.
Not another one.
Yeah, it's
Goal.
almost-
Oh, really? It's 2-1. Wow. Thanks for letting me know. Oldham boys on tour.
Right wing back position still.
Andy Kwamnia is.
Challengers
Ooh.
flying around.
He's ood.
Dawson, who's on a yellow card, just being reminded by the referee of the position that he's in, and so is Ben Garrity as well for Oldham.
Why is this guy happy he's beating Bradford's third team? It's what Oldham do. It's what Oldham do.
Stuart McCall.
Who cares? It's a shit cup, I agree. I think O'Connor and Ben Rich Evan would do a better job than the Don and Guthrie. Whoa. Respect the big Don unless you want a ban.
As much information and direction as he can from the sidelines.
Wheeling on the ball for Oldham. Inside to Oldham's number 10, Caylord Dunn, and it was an attempt to slip ball through for De Silva, which was cut out by Hornby, and City will attack once more. And a first touch of the ball in real violence for Sukianiki, but he gives the ball away, and Oldham attack now with numbers. McCalmont's the goal scorer. Out to the right now with Danny Rowe, knocked back to De Silva. The substitute
We want
for
three.
Oldham.
We want three. We want three.
Be patient in their play. 86 minutes gone here on BBC Radio Leeds, all frequencies. City 1, Oldham 2. City need a win if they're to progress through to the knockout stages of the EFL Trophy. That looks like a very unrealistic prospect now.
Oh dear, what the hell did he get timed out for?
Their tails up, just knocking the ball around, and Bradford just trying to contain them.
Shut up, you're a City. Oh, what an insult.
Into the protest of City's bench.
What an insult.
Stuart McCall and Richard O'Donnell mirroring in body language.
Lord.
Protest towards the
Never
linesman.
disrespect to say, are you fucking dumb? He's actually retarded.
On
They're-
with Finn Cousin Dawson. Dylan Motley Henry does well. to
You're
score.
in League 2. Yeah,
It's now
what?
Sukianiki.
Oldham are also in League 2.
First time ball from Wood. That's clever from Charlie Wood.
Thank you, Matt.
Tyler French.
There's another one.
Off the halfway line.
Well, just a little bit
Into the
above.
box. Ben Richards Everton up there. Gets a flick on it. It's to the back post now. Back across the face of goal.
Oh,
Saved by Lawler, and it's cleared away.
thanks, Kai.
It was Sukianiki actually who got that ball fizzed into the 6-yard area. Left-footed ball it was.
He had more time on the ball. The young man didn't have to cross it first time, but again, he got into the right area and put the ball where it needed to be. Good touch, like you say, from Woods.
French with the diagonal once more. They're aiming for the head of Ben Richards Everton, but it seems
Nice
like
roll.
a lost cause. If the pass isn't
Okay, I'm bored now. I want to go to bed.
collected easily by
We've lost. We're not really good.
I'm quite happy to retain possession. Harry Keel's been busy in body language throughout this whole game, in constant dialogue with his assistants. What do you think we've learned then about Oldham Athletic with the FA Cup second round game in mind, Andy Kiwomia?
Well, we've learned that we can't give them chances, and easy chances at that. We've got to start the game brightly. We know that they're happy to soak up pressure and then hit you on the counter attack. Sam Hornby is.
I have no idea what that says. Are we playing bad? I mean, we're not playing great, but I wouldn't say we're playing bad. But welcome to the stream, Ben. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Strong challenge by John Batty on that right touch.
Matt is not happy with a couple of people in the chat. I just want this game to end. I just want to go to bed. I would love a last minute winner just so I can
City players there. He is not giving up on this game.
just so I can shush all the Oldham fans. But
The 8th to 9th minute
you know,
mark again.
it's what they do.
Bradford City trailing
What
by
they do.
2 goals to 1. It could very well be 3, but it was a good interception by Finn Cousin Dawson. There was some danger at the back there for Bradford City. Ben Richards Everton wins that header. Edge of the area now for Dylan Motley Henry, but he's come back from an offside position. The flag is up, and Oldham will have a free kick on the edge of their area.
Yeah, Bradford have tried valiantly to get back into this game. There's been lots of good performances from these.
Have you got the game or just audio? Just the audio, mate. Just the audio.
The
Don't ban them, just time them out. Just time them out. Wait, I'll do it actually.
We've seen Finkers and Dawson and Levi Sutton, you know, Tyler French and
There we go.
Norwich, but Keane Scales and Shanks, you know, they've shown that they're.
Ophelia, we're going down with the Oldham. Ophelia. Oh, we're in the 89th minute. Let's get a goal. At least the first Oldham guy was all right. Yeah. Well.
It's collected by Wood on the edge of the area. Chance for the debutant to get a shot away. Flicks it out to Motley Henry. Cuts inside. Shot down. It's just over the bar. And into the
Fuck off, Motley
empty
Henry.
block behind.
Motley Henry's
The goal
terrible.
now
He's
for
terrible.
the
Motley Henry is
market.
terrible at football. He can't play. Sweet home Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. We're going down.
And just take a shot of goal.
Yeah, he opted for the pass, didn't he? And the shot was on. Maybe that's debutant nerves, Andy Kiwanga. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a team player and he's
3 minutes added on. Come on.
As he gets into this that being centre of the
SHD
goal,
mixtape out soon. Of course, with my
games,
fire
down
bars.
wide, but a great move and a good opportunity for the young lad.
So 3 additional minutes here at Valley Parade. 21, Oldham 2.
I misread that.
Matthew McCalmont scoring the goal for the Latics in the second half after
How the hell can you
one goal
misread
from
that?
their debutant Will Sutton, the young 18-year-olds. Got City back into this group game. And to, no doubt, the disappointment of the man to my right-hand side, Paul Ogden, there will be no penalty shootout, it seems, at Valley Parade. And Oldham will have a throw-in right in front of City's technical area on the halfway line. 81333 Lancers fan, if you'd like to let us know your thoughts on tonight's game, just put WIS at the start of your text message. You can tweet your thoughts in as well at BBC WIS. The real headline tonight, despite the defeat and result that seemingly awaits Bradford City, is the inclusion of so many young Bradford City players in a senior environment. As Ben Richards ever
No penalty shootout is a blessing in disguise. Yeah, I mean, unless we'd have to sit here for longer than what we would do anyway.
Finish the EFL trophy undefeated and force a penalty shootout. Oldham are attacking once more, past the halfway line now with Kayla Dunn, who's been a real busy player in this second half, and he's free at the back post if Rowe can find him. Rowe swings his ball out to the area. He does find Kayla Dunn. It's left inside for the third, and Oldham Athletic confirmed victory.
Yeah.
In the EFL trophy here at Valley Parade. McCalmont had his second of the game. And Bradford City are going out in the EFL trophy in the group stages. City 1, Oldham 3.
Yes, it was to be expected. Bradford were pushing to try and get this equaliser. But then Oldham came, hit him on the counter, great ball into the box, laid inside, and the side foot finished from about 8 yards for the player.
Come on, the boys.
City, really, this young
What's that?
side who
90 plus 4.
try and get the second in this game.
90 plus 4. Kai, what are you playing that lad? Don't time him out. He just apologised. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why he's timed you out there. I don't even know how to untime you out. Okay, well. What do you think of Sutton? I mean, he loves a good slide tackle. But sure. Ophelia. What do you think about Will Sutton? Who is Will Sutton? Match just timed out for another 300 seconds. And that's full time. Come on. Come on then. Our best player. I mean, I didn't watch the game. By the sounds of it, I'm going to say no Sutton red equals a win. Try to untime him out. Yeah. Well, best player, I'm not really too sure. I didn't watch the game. But that's where I'm going to leave today's stream chat. I just want to say thank you all so much for the support on today's stream. I do appreciate everyone who is here. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. I have no idea who that is. Yeah, make sure you leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new, all that sort of stuff. Go down into the description. Follow me on Twitch, my Instagram, my Twitter, Discord, all that sort of stuff. It's down in the description. Make sure you go follow it. Have a great rest of your day. I will do some just for you. Have a great rest of your day, chat. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you all guys very soon for another stream. I'm not sure when the next stream will be. Yeah, you can have a ban, Jacob. Anyway, I don't watch it.